Oh, shit.
Hold on. Do that thing one more time.
Hello, gamer.
There it is. Perfect. Perfectly timed. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to the stream. John, take it away.
Sure. Yes, welcome to the third episode of our Dreams of Drome campaign. I'm gonna jump us right into the action here. Last week we left off as the party left the remnants of the battle with the caravan and began heading north towards the stone monastery, where they thought they might be able to find a lead to where the missing delegates have gone. They're traveling in the night when they were interrupted by four warriors, I will call them, in owl garb, wearing suits that had wings between the arms and legs that let them kind of like glide down in front of the wagon. And after a back and forth, they kind of seem to have summoned a storm and began combat. Actually, let me tell you that because it's not gonna. It's gonna go the same turn as you. So we are actually going to start with Selene, and I'm gonna go ahead and play their theme music for this battle. So, Selene, yeah, you see these knights, they're kind of snapping. One points to the sky, this like little lightning bolt shooting up, and all of a sudden now these like clouds have come down. Rain begins falling.
Cute. Is this a regular routine? I feel like this is a regular thing. And I snap, and my armor attaches itself to me.
Alright. On beat. That's it.
Yeah, just I'll do it on beat, just like tearing them down as I do it.
I
Oh
try
God,
and
you're the
snap,
best!
and it's just a big metal clank, and then my hand like falls down into the flail.
And I will. How far away am I?
So I think technically Selene is in the wagon.
Yeah.
I
I would think I was like leaning out, watching this ridiculousness.
Yeah. So I mean, within 30 feet of like the guy in front. Some of them are a little farther away, like 45, 50 feet to the side kind of thing. Oh wait, let me move you guys over to the battle map.
Ooh.
Oh, let me move the stream over to the battle map as
Oh.
well. There it
They're not
is.
really close to each other, so Booming Blade doesn't make sense. Thematically, it would have been cool.
Booming Blade is only for one person.
Is it?
Yeah.
What am I thinking of?
Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame Blade. The other blade.
Yeah.
What's
that other blade?
That other blade that they got there. No, I'm gonna go to the dude up front. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Alright. Selene runs out of the wagon. What do you do as you run up to him?
Actually, I'm gonna go and shake his hand. Oh my God! First roll of the night.
Okay.
Wow.
It didn't work. It shocked me. Fuck.
Good.
Those novelty zap buzzers.
Yeah, so you see, like, as you kind of like run up, he's just pointed up to the sky. You reach out, your gloves kind of like electricity kind of coming off of those, right?
Yeah, it's like arcing a little bit across the fingers.
And as you do that, he kind of like does this like quick little dance move, like chopping your lightning, and like redirecting the current, like sending it up towards the sky. And he's like, "You're gonna have to do better than that one."
Yeah, better than a literal cantrip. My bad.
Anything else, Selene?
Is magic weapon an action or bonus action? It's a bonus action? Well, I could do this once per day. Gonna go ahead and do this on my warhammer.
All right. Cool. So, what does that look like when you use magic weapon?
I've still got some like electricity arcing off of one glove, so I just smack it onto the head of the warhammer, and the runes on it glow.
Nice. All right.
Why do we have the same magic?
I just did shocking grasp because I was being thematic, okay?
Requisitioner.
Do they have like melee weapons?
Great
Or is it
question.
all-
They do in fact seem to have a couple of weapons on them. They seem to have like spears and long swords on them.
I guess for now I'll go up and try and beam this this one that Selena's by.
Yeah. You just like leap off of the wagon. Do you like pull it to a halt first?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Sure.
I
So
thought you
kind
didn't
of-
know how to
I
stop it.
attempt the best of my ability to stop the wagon.
Sure. Maybe a quick
Just
animal
pull
handling
back.
check. Would be an easy DC, but
That easy?
Oh my god.
yeah, we'll get to that in a moment.
Oh no, I'm right in front of these horses.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Cool.
All right, time to roll up a new character.
It's okay. They're going pretty slow. They could be back. They were backing up and snapping. The horses aren't
Yeah.
going that fast.
Yeah, that's fine.
They take out into a dead sprint.
All right. So, Requisitioner, are you attacking as you move up on him?
Yep.
This party is spectacular.
8 hit.
Oh, the rolls tonight. Yeah, this guy, you like bring your flail out, swinging it like horizontally, and he like dives back in like a quick dance move, and he's like, "Oh no!"
Can you stop
I'm like the wind.
dancing? Oh.
Perhaps after this spa, you can teach us those moves.
Anything else, Requisitioner?
Just let me end this turn. Let me
Sure.
beat that.
Just leave me alone.
Just please.
All right. So we're gonna start with this
Oh,
one
no.
in front.
Oh, what just happened to the
I'm
stream?
trying to get rid of that. Hold on. There you go. I need to edit in studio mode. Never mind. Keep
Nope.
going. Keep going.
There we
Keep
go.
going.
Yeah. So you see the knight in front of you, like suddenly. What is he gonna do actually? He is going to pull out a long sword, gripping it in both hands, and he's gonna spin, swinging it towards you, Selene. Yeah, the first attack you like block easily, but as he brings the second one in, 18 does hit, correct?
I can't even see his rolls,
'Cause
homie.
you're hidden.
They're hidden. I will unhide them if it'll make you feel better.
It would.
Okay, it's okay.
And yeah, 18 hits.
All right. So yeah, he brings his sword around like low, slicing across your leg. You're gonna take 10 slashing damage.
Holy
I'd like to
shit!
intercept.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come on, intercept.
Use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus proficiency bar. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll the 1d10.
Oh, come on, 0 damage. Let's
Nice.
go.
So, yeah,
do I heal?
So yeah, I mean you don't take damage, right? So as he brings in the the blade, all of a sudden there's like the clang of metal on metal as it slams into Requisitioner's shield.
I have a few tricks of my own.
Nice moves. And that's gonna be him. This guy. So as these guys begin like moving in on the wagon, the ones on the side, I think probably Barth, you have the best view of this, but they are moving real quickly. Like it's literally like they're almost like flying a little bit, or like the wind's picking up behind them. But this guy like kind of like flows in, landing on the top of the wagon,
Which
where I believe
is where I am. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And he pulls out his own sword. Oh wait, did I actually figure out how to
He
not...
pulls out a 9mm Beretta.
Oh
Pulls out
Jesus!
The hell is that?
There we go. Cool. So now they should swing, or they should be swing public. So he takes 2 swings at you, Bart, and misses with both of them.
Oh my god! Incredible.
Yeah. So he kind of like jumps up, like swinging
Wow.
kind of wildly. So despite his quick movement, though, he's not nearly good enough to hit you.
Rude, partner. I was just chilling.
This one actually like moves up this way, points a finger towards you, Sirius, and let me see if this will work right. Yeah, I think it will. Okay, well, everybody's rolling low tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy like actually like flings out a hand, and you just see like the air like almost like begin crystallizing as it forms like a ray of ice shooting towards you. It shoots way wide of where you and Eremos are, but you kind of like notice this guy seems to be firing magic out. And then the last one, I think he's actually going to do similar as his buddy and like run and leap on the top behind Bart and swing his weapon.
Hey Bart, you're popular.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, and so that first attack does slide past your defenses. He takes a big gash out of your side, doing 6 slashing damage. And that is going to be the knight's turn. Sirius.
I'm gonna. Animos is gonna run up to this guy. Oh, you locked them together. Thank you so much. And he's gonna brandish his hammer and look at the guy and say, "Would you mind if you just please leave us alone?" And I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite as a bonus action.
All right.
And Animos is gonna give me the help action, so I have an advantage on my attack, and then I'm gonna use my Roaring Maw cantrip.
Okay. Yeah.
So, okay, so I've got Roaring. Technically, that's Roaring Maw, and I can do it again. Let me fish for a crit.
That'll hit.
And also make a Wisdom save for me. Wow.
Look at this guy with all his buttons to press during combat.
Right?
What's the? Oh, that's from your Wrathful Smite, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's got to make a Wisdom save.
He fails that.
Okay, he is frightened of me for the next minute. That happens.
He needs to make a concentration check.
And so 15 damage.
Yeah, you smack him fucking hard, and he's kind of like takes a moment, and he's like, "Whoa," like kind of like has to shake his head.
He also
Didn't
gets
he like snap off beat?
Yeah, like got
Yeah.
him out of rhythm a little bit. Where he's just like, "Oh, okay."
He also, by the way, he's backed up, straight back 5 feet.
Okay.
What's he concentrating on, John?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Cool. He's knocked back. Anything else serious?
I'm just gonna look over the Requisitioner and Slay and just be like, just leave him alone for a minute.
Oh, a minute. I'll start counting.
6 seconds.
Selene will
Bart.
start counting.
Um. That actively fucks me.
Having friends?
No, Popey's last turn. Um. I guess I'm going to use my bonus action to skedaddle and use a disengage. I'm
Alright,
going to
awesome.
run over here and then jump off and then do a cool, like, as I'm jumping off thing to shoot this one.
Sure. It's kind of like a backwards leap.
Yeah. So I've got like 7,000 windows open. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna hit him with a little bit of bang bang. Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
And just a duck under your shot as you kind of like take a wild one as you fly through the air.
And then I jump into the the cabin, and I jump technically under this guy next to Raven and be like, it's raining. There's fillers on the roof.
Again.
You know, it does seem to be happening quite often. It's twice in one day. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. And Raven, that is you. So you're kind of inside the
Oh,
wagon.
okay. Yeah, I'm like, I never left it. I've been trying to think. How do I do the arrow?
Are you trying to see like distance?
Yes.
Is
Don't
the
remember how to do these things.
It's like
The
the
ruler.
ruler on the left hand side, or the little like circle.
Ah.
portion.
Lovely. Okay, so I appear to be in range of this guy over here.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and try to cast Frostbite. So he needs to make a con save.
That's disadvantage on next weapon attack roll. All right. Awesome. Let's see. Con. He fails.
Ooh.
Wonderful.
Nice.
So 2 cold damage. And yay, disadvantage.
All right. What's a good cold symbol?
And I think that is all I'm going to do.
All right. Raven, what's your like your arcane focus? Like, what does it look like when you cast spells generally?
Oh, my focus is a quartz crystal around my neck. But usually, I guess I haven't thought of one for this one. Because normally I have like a animal themed thing, like if I were using Ray of Frost, like like the last time I cast that, I had kind of a wolf's head snarling. But
Gotcha.
I don't know if I have anything special for this one. Just kind of a poof of frost as it just kind of creeps up their body, I guess.
Nice. All right. So, a couple of things happen when everybody's moved in front of it. So first, you all can hear the flapping of wings above you, like in the kind of like clouds above. And I need Animos, Requisitioner, and Selene to make dexterity saves for me.
Dexterity.
You know what's great about this armor?
What's that?
I don't have disadvantage, even though I'm in full plate.
Oh yeah.
Cause it's magic. But I still roll like shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Animos rolled pretty bad too.
Go team. I rolled better than the horse. The horse has a higher dexterity than me.
Okay. So Enmos is big, so I think he's just knocked to the side. Oh, nice. Okay, so Animos is gonna take 1 bludgeoning damage. Requisitioner, you're just kind of like pushed forward. As you feel like the horse is kind of like moving and shoving you guys in the back. Selene, this horse catches you completely off guard as it's like
I
steps on
thought
the
it
back.
was going slower.
They're not even going that fast. They're like 5 feet within like 6 seconds. It's not that fast. But it like
Yeah.
happens to step on like the back of your boot, and you fall
Fuck.
like flat on your face as it like just steps. So you take 1 bludgeoning damage as well, and you are prone on the ground. Just kind of like under this horse as it like keeps walking over you.
Are you fucking kidding me? I
Um,
thought you stopped the horses.
I slow them down.
Selene, that's you.
Alright, I'm gonna roll out of the way of this horse and stand up. So I guess I'm gonna like roll like this. And I'm just gonna try and get up to one of these guys.
Alright. So this is like rainy and stuff. So you're now like covered in mud as you like get up off the
Fucking
ground.
hell. Kind of like. Yes, I'm gonna try and climb up.
Alright.
I don't know if you need a check
You're
for that.
you're just climbing up the wagon. No, it's just
Just
we'll just
climbing
call
up
it like
the wagon
difficult
up to the top.
terrain. Yeah, it's got
Okay.
like it's got like a little handles on the side for doing it. So,
Well, perfect. Because it uses half my movement to stand up.
yeah. 5, 10. Yeah. So you're actually like I don't even think you can get to the very top. Actually, I think you're hanging off the side.
Oh, wait, real? Oh, because I gotta consider vertical too.
Yeah.
I don't think about those things, okay? I look at the number on the ruler.
That's fine. I'll still let you like be able to hit this guy. We'll just say
Okay.
you're like right there
Alright.
because you have to like crawl out from
Does
under
this
the
have
horse.
the +1 added?
Hmm.
Quickly. Alright. I don't know if this is set up right, but. A.
Nice. Yeah, that hits.
I don't
So-
think that's set up right. That's not set up right. It should be just 1 more damage, I think.
Okay.
No, wait, that is right. Just kidding. It's right.
Do you not
My brain.
have?
I have no strength. I
Okay, so
forgot
it's only
to.
a +1 mod.
I got it. Yeah, because I misunderstood what I read. So
Okay. Cool.
high intelligence character, but not high intelligence player.
I got you. Yeah. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that twice actually. So this guy's kind of like paying attention to Bart, really focused on him, and you just kind of like climb up the wagon and smack him in the back of the head with your hammer. Nice. Requisitioner.
I guess I should stop the cart, right?
I mean,
Probably.
or just get out of the way.
Can I?
It's only
like,
moving 5 feet at a
run
turn
up?
right now.
Can I like run up here on and like climb up onto the roof?
Like
Very
run up
heavy.
the like settle thing. I'll say if you make an athletics check for like running up the middle of the like bar that's the hitch basically that's holding the horses.
I did it.
Yeah, you just run like press on the first one. The wagon kind of tilts a little bit as all your weight lands, and then you launch yourself. Onto top of the wagon easily. Just like a thud as you like hit it in the cracking of wood.
Wow.
So, so where is everybody? The two guys are on the roof.
Two guys are on the roof.
Bart's inside.
Barton,
And
We're
Barton Raven-
inside.
yeah, are inside
Okay.
the wagon below them. And Selene's on the side of the wagon, pretty much at eye level with you. About to pull herself in.
So 30 feet would be here, I think, on top of where Bart is, basically.
Yeah, that'd be fine. But yeah,
I'm gonna move in there, and then I'm gonna smack this dude with my flail.
sure, do it to it. Yeah, that hits.
Seven damage.
Yeah, he looks rough. Oh, he needs to make... Actually, just do that. Yeah, this guy looks real rough as your flail kind of like comes across, slamming into him, and he kind of like barrels over, basically, spits out a little blood.
is a better dancer than you are.
damn!
Whoa.
Tony always was the performer.
Poor Tony.
Okay, his name is Tony.
Anything else?
That'll do it
Alright.
for now.
So it is back to the knights. So I think this one, seeing Requisitioner as the biggest threat, turns his blade towards him, swinging his longsword twice. The one on the top of the wagon you just attacked.
Both
Like, yeah, clanking off your armor and shields, like easily blocked. He's like, damn, it's like trying to hit it. Fucking
Suit of armor.
something hard to hit.
His improv is not up to standard.
Mickey never was a poet.
Mickey, not a poet.
Mickey.
Oh, Mickey.
Mickey.
Takes detailed notes on each one.
Yeah.
Mickey never was a
Now, this is now canon.
All right. So that's gonna be his. I think this one, seeing you as like the only target on the roof, is also gonna charge in, swinging his blade. Oh,
Wait,
Thanks, bub.
and so yeah, you're kind of like fighting off these two combatants, which, you know, the first 3 hits you manage to keep off of you, but like it gets to just a little too much, and this one manages to get a strike right into your back. Yeah, and you're gonna take 13 damage.
truly an excellent blow.
Oh, also remind me to talk to you guys about crits later, because I was thinking I might change it.
Uh-oh.
I can do the brutal thing.
Are you gonna do the? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Implement it
I
right
love
now.
it.
Let's
I
do
love
it.
it so much.
Where it's like maximize damage on
The way that we did it was
Yeah.
you instead of doing, like, say for mine it wouldn't be 2d10, one of them is maximized and then you get to roll the other one.
the. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
usually how we
I
do it.
love it.
I love max
It's
damage.
so good.
Like,
if
instead
you
of
guys
rolling
want
it all,
to
it'd just be
if you
20.
guys want to start doing that right now, we can do that.
Hell yeah, let me set
All
this
all
up.
opposed?
Who just got hit?
Anyone opposed?
Requisitioner.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I
Let's do
got
it.
plenty of health. I'm good.
I'm for it. Hell yeah.
I'm
Okay,
so for
then
it.
that,
Let's
then
go.
that would be what, 19 damage.
16 damage.
What's the die?
Which roll?
It's a
1d10.
1d10. So
12, 16 damage. Yeah.
16.
So it'd be 10 plus 4.
12 plus.
no.
Well,
max
12 plus 4. Because D10 versatile because he's two-handing it.
Oh sure, I was just counting the first 9 basically is like the
Oh,
one
I
he rolled,
understand.
since that's already got his modifier.
Oh,
built into
okay.
it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
plus the modifier. That's right.
Yeah, plus, so basically ignore the 4, it'd be 9 plus 10
Okay.
for maximizing the dice.
I apparently broke my Roll20 page. I need to reset it really quick.
Yeah, go
Sure.
for it.
Refresh.
I think there's a way I can.
Occasionally, I'll just disappear for a minute and nobody will know why. So
Okay, I think there's like a way I can automatically set that for monsters in the future. But yes, we'll be playing with those, so it'll be like max damage plus roll dice, or like roll dice plus max damage.
I love it.
Cool. So that is going to be that one's turn. See, gets a good hit on Requisitioner. This one's got disadvantage on his next attack, right, with the frostbite.
Oh, does he?
Sirius, make me a strength saving throw. I think that might be enough. Double checking DC.
Surely it's enough. Mine's only 13 right now.
Yeah. That is enough. So yeah, you see this one suddenly like does like a little like dance when the wind starts blowing around it, and he like shoots it out towards you, almost like he's trying to like knock you off your horse, but you just kind of like grip firmly to
Nice.
Eremos and stay planted.
This is the one on the right.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then Tony is going to
He's named.
run
Is one's named Johnny too?
over here.
Obviously.
Their names are
Nice.
Tony, Dell, Misty, and Art. I have all of them written down.
Oh, okay.
So not Mickey?
I was just making them up.
Yeah, I mean, I can change Misty to Mickey if you prefer.
That would be
but-
great. I already have it written down, so.
Okay, deal.
Let's go.
Cool. So, yeah, I came up with names for all these guys. Let's see. This one charges up kind of like behind you, Selene, and like basically trying to keep you from getting to the top of the wagon.
Cooler if you didn't.
But he can't quite break the. He's just like clanging against your like plate mail down there. So it's just like metal on metal.
Could you not?
Get down, man. Not cool.
Yeah.
Not
Also-
cool. You're denting my armor. That's not cool.
We need backup. Caw, caw.
Oh my god.
I'm just
no.
imagining him saying "caw."
Car.
That's probably better. All right, that's all of them. So, Sirius, it is now your turn.
I don't even know what to do with all of this. I'm gonna run up to this guy, and Animals is gonna attack.
All right.
Oh!
Damn. Yeah, go ahead. Roll the damage. Animos charges over to him.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't have advantage for any reason, right? I don't think so.
No, he does not. So just 11 damage, and then I'm just going to
Still good.
booming blade him. Oh, by the way, that guy took this much extra
Oh
damage
yeah, because he moved, right?
because he moved. 1 extra thunder damage. And I'm gonna do another.
Does he get to save against that fear, or does he just stay afraid of you?
Nope, he just stays afraid of me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's frightened, so he has disadvantage on all of his attacks and saving throws while I'm in sight. And I'm gonna booming blade this guy.
All right.
Just Warhammer right now because that's what it is. Nope. Good. Cool. That is then my turn.
Yeah, so you charge up, Animos like thudding his hooves into this guy, like battering him back. You can't quite get a swing on him as he kind of like ducking low, trying to avoid any attacks. So come on, man. Bart, it is your turn.
Okay. I will run out of. Well, back to it, I guess. Jump out of the cart, and then can I see? Am I at the angle enough to be able to see the two guys up top?
I'd say if you back out like one more square, you can see them.
Okay, I will do so. And then I will fire my gun at this one. I hit him with a little bit of that gun magic.
Damn it. It's not enough.
Well, I'm gonna use my heal. Oh man, how do I flavor my healing light to a robot?
You been the oh fuck my brain.
Oiled gears?
No.
Regular healing spells still function on me. I am
It's-
slightly
it's-
biological.
Slightly.
So I jump out of the cart, do kind of like a tuck and roll thing as I turn around, kneel down to one knee, use my arm as a brace as I fire off. The shot goes a little wide, but as the shot arcs out, it splits off into two, and like the strange, like oily cosmic blast goes past the guy, but then the little part that splits off kind of like listfully lazes on and splashes onto my main man, Requisitioner, and you get 2 points of healing.
I'm feeling better already.
Like, boy.
All right. Raven.
Okay. Am I able to see, like, this guy past Solane, throughout the other window?
I think you can see him out the window. Yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to attempt to spellcast.
Yeah, 15 does not hit. You see him kind of like
Figures.
it hits him like straight in the chest, and you see him kind of like do a similar thing that he did with the lightning, where he kind of just like absorbs it and like shoots off, like freezing the rain around him as it just like falls into like drops of ice.
That's irritatingly pretty. I don't like that.
I hate how cool these guys are.
I
This is,
Oh, better luck next time, I guess.
you crossed the wrong band.
Why can't we be attacked by lame vagabonds?
band. You guys are a band. That's cute. What's your band name? Are you still workshopping it?
The snapping owls, obviously.
Don't answer that. She's just gonna use it to make fun of you. She's just gonna hurt you with it.
Mickey's in charge of the name, all right?
Oh.
And with that, cool. Anything else, Raven? Do you want to move or have any bonus actions?
I am
You're-
where I am, thanks.
Cool. Selene, you're kind of, right there on the edge of pulling yourself up on the wagon. You have a knight below you, a knight beside you on the wagon. Oh, yeah, actually, that is a good point. Please
What?
hold.
Oh god, the wagon moves.
The wagon does move.
5 feet, right?
Yeah.
I'll move myself.
Selene is hanging on the edge of it, yeah.
Cool.
I'm still technically in threat range of both of these dudes, right?
You also see, yes, you are. As you hear wings flapping, you see these large figures flying down from the clouds.
More reinforcements, just what we need.
Well, he did say ka.
Oh hell!
Correct.
Not even ka, just ka. Like, that's
True.
really gotta work on this, man.
Yeah, and you see these 3 giant vultures flying down, circling the wagon.
Alright, awesome. Fun. Great.
So, Selene, what would you like to do?
Going to activate the defensive field on my armor.
Okay.
So it glows blue, like pattern going up it, and then fades like to a light, just barely there blue sheen. And I gain some temp HP from that.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm gonna punch this guy in the face. Or
Which
at
one?
least attempt to.
All right. Tony, go for it.
Tony. Ah, fuck.
God.
I'm like
Yeah.
trying to hold on to the hammer
Tony
and the
is, like-
wagon.
He's smooth, like, too, so you try to, like, turn around. He's just like, nah, I don't think so.
No, it's really cool. You'll love it. Trust me. Just hold still.
Stay still. Yeah, so you swing at
Thank
him.
you.
As the wagon carries you forward. Is that all you're doing, Sling?
Yep, action and bonus action.
Cool. All right, Requisitioner. You've got two of these guys beside you as the wagon carries you down the path.
Let's see here. I would like to go here, which just shuffle through,
Yeah.
and I'll say,
It will take more than that to down a hardened veteran like myself.
and I'm gonna use lay on hands and heal myself for 13.
God dang.
Nice.
Hot damn.
All right.
And then that'll be my turn. And as I do it, it kind of looks like there's like these sort of wispy like when you would be like welding something and the smoke is coming off of it and like sparks are flying. That's
Yeah.
what it looks like as I
Oh,
lay
nice.
my hands on myself, and it kind of like sparks out like it's a repair.
Nice. Yeah. These guys both kind of like look surprised as like thinking that they were doing some damage to you, and all of a sudden most of that starts healing up. Cool. So it is their turn. Two bloody. Okay. Requisitioner, make me a strength save. Ooh.
Man.
Why is the robot not good at this?
Only a +2.
All right, make me a dex save real quick.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow. Wowie.
All right, yeah, you see the two knights. One of them looks at the other and says, "Get rid of this one. We don't need him." And you see one of them does like another like dance move, sends forward this burst of air that slams into you in the chest. You try and like grab on to the wagon before you fall off, but you like kind of grip and the wood breaks in your hand as you try and grab onto it.
Very hurtful.
And you fall off behind it. This one actually like runs up to like grab the lead on the horses, and
Try and
it's like-
stop them.
no, he's like yeah,
Oh fuck.
like trying to speed them up.
We're getting carjacked.
You're getting
100%
carjacked.
getting carjacked. Getting wagon whacked.
Oh, I like that better.
Let's see. Tony still has his disadvantage.
Grand Theft Owlto?
Ooh.
Let's see what is
In parentheses. And
No, it's not that great.
I don't care.
Selene, you can take an attack of opportunity against Tony.
All right. Hammer or gauntlet. Nope.
All right.
Oof,
Yeah, he kind of like
Yeah.
ducks under the way of your hammer as he runs, and you see him kind of like open his arms, spread the wings of the suit, and just like snap his fingers up and then snap down. And as he snaps down, he like shoots up into the air, the air flowing under his wingsuit as he lands on this vulture. He's like, I need the high ground, man. Let's see. he casts Gust. He's stealing the wagon. This guy on the ground with Sirius.
Fuck.
He
Hey,
is
there's
going
still
to,
2 of us in this wagon.
he's going to just pull out his longsword.
Just go for it.
You still have
Burglars.
one disadvantage at least.
That fucked me up.
Burglars.
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 Oh my gosh, who
Fuck.
said that?
The eco
Now.
in
Wow.
chat. God. Damn it, that's good.
All right. So yeah, this one swings his sword up. You can see him trying to decide between you or Eremos fighting, and he chooses to swing towards you, Sirius. Meaning to connect with that
Ooh.
second hit.
He does hit me on that second one.
Yeah, so he kind of like hits you the first time, you easily block, and he does like a quick spin move, doing 10 slashing damage as he manages to kind of like cut across your midsection.
Now that was not very nice.
And yeah, she's like, sorry, can't play nice when we play so dirty.
Okay.
And she's no longer nasty anymore. either.
She's not the brains either. Okay.
She's my favorite. She's my favorite. That's fun. Easily.
What was her name?
I don't know. I kind of like. I still like Tony.
We gave it, she's Nikki, isn't
No,
she?
she's Dell.
She's Dell.
Yeah, Mickey is this one over here.
Ah.
That would make
Dell.
this art.
Also not good with words.
Yeah. All right. So that is her. I think that is all my knights. Vultures. It's gonna go on his turn now. This one flies down and actually like you see it bearing down on top of you, Bart. So there's just like the shadow of like cast by the moon, or moons.
Oh hell.
And you see it like first kind of like scratches out with its talons. These are rolling invisible, but it misses this first one. It kind of like strikes too early. But then you see it like kind of like lands and pecks down with its beak. And that would be a 17, so that will hit with that second attack.
It sure will.
It's gonna be 8 piercing damage as it just like kind of like chomps down on your shoulder, like ripping a piece of flesh as it comes up.
Golly, we're getting wrecked.
I'm getting fucked. I'm getting absolutely shit
This
stomped.
is gonna be the end of our campaign. This is like like session 3.
This one
If
is
only
going
someone hadn't stolen something.
to fly over
It was a good idea this time.
and land here. It's not gonna be able to reach anybody, but it seems like it's like waiting basically, as it
fuck.
knows this game. And that's gonna be its turn. So we are at Sirius.
Who's on top of the? Is Raven on top of the carriage?
Raven's
I'm
inside the
still
carriage.
inside it.
None of your people are on top. There's one knight on top of the carriage, one knight that's kind of like in the driver's seat, one on the giant vulture, and then the one beside you. But Raven is inside the carriage. Selene is hanging
On the side, like
on the
almost
side
on
of the
top.
carriage. Yeah, you can probably see like her top half or something as she's coming over.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to have Animos attack. Animos is going to attack Bird Brain over here.
All right.
For 13, I don't think that hits. Does it hit?
not. Nope.
Nope.
She manages to dance back, do a little roll and out of the way. She's like, I've
Just
seen
do a
that
body
attack
roll.
before.
And I'm just.
Well,
This is
dance.
getting very frustrating. And try my Warhammer. Which hits.
Yeah, she's looking cocky after dodging those hooves, and then all of a sudden your hammer comes around, slamming into her.
Which is my Roaring Maw. I just don't have that set up yet.
That's cool.
So that goes 4 damage, and then knock her back this way.
all right.
She is adding a little vibration on beat.
That's-
How do I lock my icon to the other icon again?
Just select both for now.
Yeah, just
You can just drag and select them both.
Oh. And how far are these guys up in the air? Because the main is Tony and the other guy, the vulture.
This sorry, this is gonna do something I didn't mean to do. This vulture has actually landed on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And has half of me inside of its giant beak.
With blood on its beak. This vulture is about 20 feet in the air with Tony on its back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna come down here to
Yeah.
this.
Do it too.
And I'm going to. Am I close enough? I could probably be close enough. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna let that be. That's gonna be my turn.
Cool. Bart? Yeah, you have this vulture in front of you. Sirius rides up on his horse beside you.
Fuck. What do I do?
run.
No, that's kind of my goal, but
As a expert rogue player, you run.
I'm going to
Give
bonus
it an escape.
bonus action disengage.
There you
Alright.
go.
How much room is underneath the cart?
Not much room. Like, you could be prone under it, but you couldn't stand.
Could I be prone and hold on to the bottom of the cart?
Sure.
Cool. I'm going to do that. Bonus action, disengage. Action, run down there and cling on to the bottom, the center of it, and action stealth.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
God, I keep losing.
So you kind of like roll under the wagon in the chaos, trying to.
Yeah, and try to grab as the horse is coming up to try to block my. Oh, you're so close.
Cool.
Ooh,
Yeah.
There we
So
go.
you're kind of like holding on. You've got like now mud on your jacket and stuff from rolling underneath the cart, but you've got like a grip on the wagon and is carrying you forward.
It's fine. I'm alive. And that will be the end of my turn as I
Raven.
bleed.
Yes. So, I am going to attempt to cast Witch Bolt on the vulture directly to the side here.
This one over here.
That did not go well.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot out the witch bolt from the side of the wagon. It goes wide of the vulture, unfortunately. Anything else, Raven? All
Nope.
right. Top of the round. That means the horses move.
Here's a
I
question.
will
Sean.
preemptively move myself.
Would you say that the horse and cart is leaving my threatened area?
Sure. You wanna use your reaction to make a grapple to the cart or something?
Is it noticeably moving faster?
Yes.
Could I use my flail
Oh,
and
shit.
bash the wheel in?
Sure, you give a tip too. Go ahead and roll an attack roll for me.
I was just about to say this is it. I feel it, but I stopped myself because I didn't want to
Go ahead.
jinx it.
You
Go
were
ahead.
first.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh boy.
Mending's not that good, buddy.
Whoa.
It's fine. Selene is.
Nice.
19.
Don't
This one-
worry.
19 damage, yeah.
Need to know if we had a thing in our team. Is this why?
Okay. Yeah. You see this wagon begins like it's about to take off really quickly. All of a sudden we see Requisitioner slam his flail into the side of this wagon wheel, and it shatters, just kind of like spreading wood out into the ground. The wagon suddenly slams into the back end over here, dragging in the mud, slowing it down by a lot. So it's going to move 10 feet forward, but it was about to move about 3 times that amount, as the horses are now dragging the wagon through the mud.
Does this affect the fact that I'm clinging on to the bottom of it?
I mean, you just move with it.
No, but now that there's less room at the bottom and like part of it is
I'm gonna say no, since it's this like back left wheel.
okay, cool.
I'm gonna say you're still kind of like safe up here towards the front where
Cool,
both
cool.
wheels are still there. But you do kind of like, you're like, whoa, it, like dips a little bit on one side.
All right.
Your coat dragging in the mud a little more. Maybe.
Part of my boot hitting the road, kind of like Woody's boot in Toy Story.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So yeah, Selene.
All right, hop all the way up.
All right.
And go for another punch.
Who are you attacking?
Okay.
All right.
First, though, I'm gonna ask him because that's Mickey, right?
Yeah, that's Mickey.
Hey, what's the band name?
Oh, well, we're between 2 right now. I'm trying to take a poll. We're between the Dark Riders or Wings of Darkness.
And as he's
gotten
like, yeah, I'll swing, but I don't think a 13 hits him.
No,
It was
13
almost a
doesn't.
one, and that was
So it's like
really
this
I know.
half-hearted like exchange of blows
Yeah,
as he's
'cause,
talking
like,
about the
I'm
band.
listening.
He like
I'm like,
reaches in his backpack for the logo, like when you like try to swing.
Okay,
Like,
wait,
I got it for you right here. If you know what.
I think I like the first one better. The second one's a little too cringe.
Yeah.
I'd go
Wait,
with the first.
I did have one more, but I thought
Yeah,
it might be a
yeah.
little extra. Feathers of Glory.
Go with that one.
That's it. That's it.
That
That's
sounds great.
that is the one.
Oh, thanks. What? It's just like shoves his flyer that he's pulling out back in and begins.
Wait, I'll take a flyer.
Playing the Great Crag this weekend.
I'll leave one when we knock you out.
Okay, thanks.
your
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, requisitioner.
Can I go over here and then grab onto it and pull, and try and slow it and stop it?
You're just trying to stop the wagon itself, just like
Yeah.
dragging it. Sure.
Is that too ridiculous? I've done a lot of ridiculous things so far.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a challenging It's going to be a hard DC because you have to basically grip this in a way that it doesn't break before the horses like pull too hard right between the two
And-
forces.
Can I help him by
How-
calling out where the wagon would be strongest?
I feel like you'd have to take the help action on your
That's fair.
turn.
That's totally fair. I just
Otherwise, I
wanna
would say yeah,
use
that would.
my smarts for building things for
No,
something.
I definitely appreciate that.
Oh, actually, because of Juggernaut plating, I have advantage on No, you have advantage on strength athletics checks. Oh, to avoid. Never mind, I can't read.
Or being
Wait,
moved
moved against my
against
will.
your
You
will.
had advantage of
We'll
getting
count that.
against getting knocked off, though.
No, that's
Yeah,
true.
I guess that's true too. But moved against my will, it would be moving against my will. So
We'll count that. Yeah, as it's trying to like drag it. Yeah, go ahead and roll your athletics.
Oh my god.
21. Yeah, you kind of like it's only got like one wheel rolling on the back right, so you're kind of like grabbing close to like the right side where it actually has some give. I imagine it's just like you spreading your legs and like going under basically and like almost like lifting it up so it's like unable
like,
to
It's like
to
the
move.
opposite of that scene from Spider-Man 2, where he's in front of the like.
Oh, the
subway
subway
train
trying to block it, yeah.
blocking it.
It's like, "Ah," as the horses try and pull it. Yeah, and the wagon seems to like come to a stop for a moment as like the two forces are pushing against each other. And you have the wagon in hand.
That's my turn. That's all I'm gonna do today.
Yeah, your feet are like digging into the mud.
Oh, I will shout out.
Take this opportunity. Strike them down.
And let's see. That. All right. I think Mickey's gonna swing at Selene. Misses with both.
Miss. We're still
attacks.
talking about the band name.
Yeah, like half-hearted.
Where do you guys perform?
Oh well, out of a few different places actually. We have a big show lined up at the Great Crag later this month, but
Really? Would it be in bad taste if I showed up?
no, I mean we'd love to have you, honestly.
Yeah. I'll definitely. I'll show up. Just on the fly, right?
This one gets up, kind of standing, like realizing the horses are like starting to like just walk through the mud, leaving tracks as they're not moving forward.
Bro.
He gets up, like sees you having a conversation with Mickey, and is like, "Mickey, shut the fuck up," and like moves over.
Whoa!
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, Selene,
Oh,
as this
fuck.
gust of wind like slams into you.
Not my specialty.
Come on. Hey, there we go. That should
Nice.
be enough.
Yeah, it is. So you get hit by this like gust of wind, but you just kind of like dig in your heavy armor and everything, like stay planted firmly on the wagon top.
I'll like set the hammer down to try and plant myself a bit further.
Nice. No, he's like,
Hey.
ah, fuck.
Mickey, you just gonna let him talk to you like that?
Make a persuasion. I'm just kidding.
Look, Art's the front man. I'm not gonna mess with the front man.
He's the front man. And he's not coming up with a band name or the flyers. What the shit?
I
I'm like
hate
a creative engine, you know.
I hate how much I'm endeared to these fucking assholes.
I know.
I hate, like, I don't want to fight them anymore.
I know.
All right.
I just want to be like, can we buy tickets to your show, man?
Like,
Right?
let's
We'll
just
be there.
put the campaign on its fucking head, dude.
All right. So Dell runs up, hops onto the back of this giant vulture, and she is actually going to. You can take an attack of opportunity if you want, Sirius. But she's actually going to fly this vulture off.
I will. Great.
Does the Animos get one too?
Oh, true. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that will
Oh.
not hit.
Yeah. 15?
Can I call interference because the dice bounced off each other?
That does hit the vulture. Animos kind of like rears back and kicks it real good in its back as it flies off. Right on. That was her. I haven't done any of the others, right? Okay. Mickey swings at you, Selene.
Disadvantage because we had a bonding moment.
No, not while Art's looking.
Oh, not while Art's looking. That's fair.
And both of those attacks are
13?
gonna hit. So he
Perfect.
actually like turns it up. Yeah, it's gonna do
So
17
down,
damage.
reduced by 3. All right, I'm still up.
Nice.
Oops, wrong one. Wrong way.
Are you a variant human?
Fix it. I am. No, actually,
Wait,
I'm not
you're-
variant human.
You're not
I'm
very
the
human.
no, I'm the Kenneth
Oh, okay.
mark of making.
All right. Oh, Art did his air blowing thing. That's what he did. Tony.
Is he gonna say that his team's great?
Sam, I'm trying to have fun here.
You see him. He actually like pulls out a wand and begins like
fuck you.
pointing it towards the wagon, and he says, "We just need the medallion." Oh, well done, voice right for him. We just need the medallions, guys. The wand says it should be in the wagon, pointing right towards it.
Fucking what? Your wand's defective.
Oh shit.
We really don't know what they're talking about.
I've got no fucking clue.
And he's gonna kind of fly back this way. The only giant vulture that is not attached to player is this one. Are not attached to one of them. So it's going to. I think it flies up and actually like attacks you, Requisitioner. Seeing you kind of like right there, seems to be trying to like get you off the wagon. And it is going to. Yeah, it's just gonna attack. Ooh, shit. So it reaches out with its talons, trying to like scratch at your arms, but it just can't like quite reach it without getting like down off the wagon. But then it leans over with its beak, and it actually crits.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Fuck. It does 20 piercing damage as this thing just slams into like the back of your head, screeching down your back.
We had to implement that rule tonight, didn't we?
We had to implement tonight during this.
No, we're
combat.
committed. It's too late.
No,
Come
it's
on,
a good
let's
rule.
go.
At the end of the day,
You
it's a
can't
good
even
rule.
outperform your steeds.
Ooh. Is he a bard?
What a
Because
combatant.
vicious mockery.
God.
All right, serious.
Okay. So Selene's on top of the wagon. Requisitioner is behind the wagon, holding the wagon.
Yeah.
And what? Okay. And this guy is just doing nothing.
He's holding a wand pointed at the wagon right now as he's like flying around it.
The power of jazz is
Just
too strong.
Get the medallion. It's in the wagon. He's just like yelling orders at them.
Hold on. Is there a way that I can position a 20-foot sphere in position to hit this person, and this vulture? And I don't think I can hit this person without hitting Selene, so let's just stick with these three.
20-foot radius?
20
Or
foot
20-foot
diameter,
diameter.
10 foot radius.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Shatter on these guys.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck! You hit the wagon too, homie.
No, it's above it. It should be above it enough
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
because he's flying and
That's right.
Oh, so Dave's Requisitioner then.
no, Requisitioner's on the ground.
Requisition's on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he doesn't get
Okay.
hit.
Yeah.
Which is damn good because it does extra to construct.
and I need con saves from everybody.
All right. Mickey, Tony.
Tony was right.
Tony knew what was about to happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony really saved that one.
He's
Wagon
prepared
Vulture,
for shit
Tony's
to go
Vulture.
I'm also gonna go ahead and do Wrath of the Storm on it.
Okay, does that maximize the damage?
It maximizes the damage, so 24 damage. How's that vulture feeling? That's what
Okay.
I want to know.
So, what is this? Describe what this spell looks like for me. Describe what Shadow looks like.
Oh, Shatter basically is it creates a literal gravitational sphere, and everything inside of it just starts swirling, like it's air. Like air just starts being like, and then you just see like, so then it's literally just like sound like sonic booms coming through that create the damage.
Nice. Yeah. So, like, as this begins swirling and these little like sonic booms go off, this vulture just fucking dies, falls off the wagon as it's like just kind of like half of it's kind of broken and shattered.
She's very spooked.
Falls to the ground. Shatter, they take half damage on a save.
Yeah.
Cool. Your DC is 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. So half damage. Oh, you maximize it, right? So it's how much damage was it total? 22.
It's 12 damage for half.
12 damage.
So this is 24 max. It's 3d8.
How's
How's Tony's vulture?
Tony's vulture is actually still up. It looks pretty messed up. Mickey, just like gets slammed in the back, hits the ground, unmoving.
Sorry, guys. Like it was them or us. It was them or us. I didn't know what to do.
I looked down, horrified.
Both Tony and his vulture both saved, but they both look real rough. Tony's hanging on by a thread.
How high up is Tony?
They're about 20 feet up right now. Okay, yeah. This is a good spell, Sirius. Bart.
I'm gonna clamber underneath the cart
Sure.
to like this point right here. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Just kind of like peeking out from under it. Yeah.
I'm
do
hidden.
too. Yeah. You got it.
Just wanted to put that out there.
We're shooting the vulture or the guy?
I'm shooting the guy. Because I was underneath the thing. I just heard a big explosion. So
Yeah.
I crawled
So
out
you-
and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. You'll have advantage on it.
Let's see what I can do.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
baby.
We just had to implement that rule tonight.
Oh, and whoa, sneak attack. Brutal
And
crit.
sneak attack.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
So for sneak
What-
attack, it would maximize one of those dice as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's 17, 18, 19 plus 5, 24.
Is it only one die for level 2 rogue?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't get the second
Yeah.
dice till level 3. Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. It's been a while since I played baby rogue.
Cool.
I mean, last campaign.
I
Yeah.
was level 3 starting.
You kind of like you reach
Right?
out with the gun. You see him take. We were only level 1 starting the
That's
last
another one.
Oh damn. Shows how much I pay attention.
Tony is like actually like you can see him kind of like looking at his wand, and it's just like pointing right at you, right as you kind of like poke your head out. He like opens his eyes in surprise as you pull your gun out, fire, right in the head, and Tony just falls down, hits the ground.
Music probably sucks anyway.
Art goes, "No, Tony, he's the heart of the band."
Wait, you're not gonna say anything for Mickey?
Mickey fucking sucks.
Your creative engine? Alright, that's it.
I'll crawl back over and try to tend my wounds as I hide again.
Sure, bonus action.
Yeah.
Nice. Disappear beneath the wagon again.
Peak
Nobody even.
rogue.
The other people are just like, what the fuck happened to Tony?
Bang.
Yeah, because there's just a loud pop
Do
and
we
he hits
just
the ground.
hear bang out from under?
Yeah, you just hear
Or
like a
gun
bang.
no, gun saying bang.
Bang. Cool. Raven.
Fucking got him.
Okay, I have a question.
Sure.
So this guy over here
Mm-hmm.
is like 25 feet away from me on the ground, but like, what are we taking into account for height?
It's just the farthest distance, vertically or horizontally. And I think in this case it'd be horizontally anyway, so you can just take that distance. That's the way I
Okay,
measures it.
because Witch Bolt has a 30-foot range, so I'm just double checking I can still try to use it on the
Yeah.
vulture again. Wonderful. Okay, let's try to cast this again.
Oh,
Hey.
Damn.
our luck is turning around.
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
roll it.
Which is
Wait until
1d12
my turn
lightning
before you take
damage.
that.
So I just do 2d12,
Well, just-
or like
if-
1d12 will be the
just
max
click.
12, then just one roll
Yeah.
to add on that.
Yeah, if you click the witch
Okay.
bolt, like the name there on the where you rolled, it'll actually roll the damage, and then we'll maximize the,
Yeah,
the
in
second
chat.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
There it goes. It was a delayed there.
Gotcha. Okay, so it would be
12 plus 9?
Or 9 plus 12.
12 plus 9.
Wait,
Well, yeah,
I-
because we've been maximizing. We've been maximizing the second number, basically, right?
The second
the
number.
first one.
Okay, so 9 plus
Uh,
12.
So that's still 21 fucking damage. Are you headed for? Are you aiming for the knight or the vulture?
The vulture.
Okay, yeah.
How
Your
much
witch
fall damage? does
your
the
witch
roll-
bolt
does
strikes
she
out.
take?
Oh yeah, she will take 2d6
Fall
fall
damage,
damage.
yes.
Oh, actually,
That's
she
part
will
of-
not. She will pop a charge of her wingsuit, and you see her just
Oh.
kind of like
Ah,
floating
rude.
down. As like the vulture crashes, and you see Delbians floating down, landing beside it. But you can see her eyes are like big as she kind of like looks over, seeing several of her friends drop. And now the vulture is dropping. Yeah. Anything else, Raven?
No, that's all.
Awesome. Hell yeah. All right, Soleil. You have the one guy up here has not been hit at all. All right. Thunderwave.
Yes. Get away from me. I can't.
just trying to hit him. Cool.
Con save.
He fails.
So 12 damage. He's pushed back 10 feet, so he falls off the carriage.
Ah! Yeah. Nice. He gets.
And I'm gonna shout him. Mickey should have been the front man.
Yeah. So this guy crashes into the mud. Sweet. Requisitioner, you can feel the horses, like, since you've, like, held it for this whole round, like, they've stopped moving now. They basically gave up on trudging forward and just kind of stopped.
Okay. Can I tell that that guy just got blasted off the edge?
I think you could hear him, like, yelling and the splat when he landed in the mud for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here, and then I'm going to flail.
All right.
$11.
11 does not hit.
Is he prone from falling off of the cart?
You know what? He is prone from falling off of the cart. I'm actually
Oh, baby.
I figured I would ask.
make him take some fall damage too. Actually,
Thank you.
so yeah, that'll hit 7 bludgeoning. Yeah, between all of that, this guy's like looking real cocky. All of a sudden, he's blasted off of the wagon. Requisitioner comes over there, and he's like, "Oh!" Before he can even catch his breath, flail slams into him.
Oh, we should have left one alive.
And
then I look at Dell.
That one is unmoving. Yeah, you see Dell just standing out there. Her eyes just big.
Oh, one alive.
Nice. Anything else, Requisitioner?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna use my channel divinity.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shout out.
Let's make sure we finish this strong.
Bird chowder.
Nice. You want to roll a 1d6 for us?
So everybody who's below half health receives 5 temporary HP.
Hell yeah.
Pimpin', dude.
Nice.
That's a great channel divinity. What the fuck?
Yeah, you guys feel kind of buoyed by Requisitioner's cry and the turning of the battle. Right on. Dell, how are you gonna get out of this one?
Hey, I mean, I'm almost dead on top of the wagon if she wants to come at me.
Nope. Dell is going to bonus action begin casting a spell. And then you see Dell begin moving like crazy fast. Climbs up into a branch of this tree, launches out with the wingsuit, sailing off into the clouds above.
Rude.
How far does she get away before my turn?
She would be able to get.
I'm on a horse.
She would be able to get
Fuck. I'm
about
out of spell slots. Never mind. I was gonna
70.
magic missile.
she's kind of like heading up into the clouds as well. She'd be about 70 feet away from you guys by the time you got your turn.
Oh, so I can reach with magic missile.
To be
I'm
fair,
out of
I can
spell
also
slots.
reach
Gun
with
would also
gun.
You'd have one turn to kind of get her
Gun.
before she gets away.
I'd
Uh,
like to use my turn to try and save Mickey.
You can
Oh.
surely attempt that. This vulture, I think, like seeing no other like commanders here, begins like getting up and just flies up and I think just lands in this tree, beginning to lick its wounds. Just, you hear the wood cracking beneath it. Serious.
I run towards. What's your name over here? And guiding bolt.
All right.
Well, let's just finish this one off, shall we?
Does not hit.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You
Hello.
have inspiration.
Oh yeah, can I remember
Oh,
correctly?
none of us have
Yeah.
used inspiration.
I'm saving it, homie. I thought I was gonna die. I was saving it for death saves.
Don't forget you have it.
Understandable.
Yeah, you can re-roll with our current inspiration rolls. If you want to roll again.
No one's used inspiration the last like 2 games entirely.
Oh, that'll hit.
Ooh, I forget it exists.
Yeah, incroyable.
Yeah, should start doing start a
Damn,
session reminders
okay.
again.
It hasn't been
Uh,
dire enough for me to need to use it yet.
Nice. Describe guiding bolt. This is gonna take Dell out. So tell me what this looks like. So it's literally like a lightning bolt flying from your hammer or something.
It's like a ray of light that like locks onto the target, and then a gold lightning bolt comes out of the sky.
Striking them down. That's nice. Yeah, and there's just like this crack of the lightning, and you just see Dale like nosedive slam into the ground.
Yeah, no,
Um,
she's dead.
That will be the end of combat. I think with that,
Can I try and save before we go?
give me a medicine. Well, how are you trying to save? I guess.
Ah, shit. Pull out some bandages out of my bag of holding and just try and, like, stuff them onto bleeding wounds. That's not how you do
I still
this.
have a single point of lay on hands left. if
Because
could
I
use
don't
that, I guess.
know how to heal people, but I think this is how they do it.
Sure. All right.
Requisitioner,
Maybe a medicine check real quick.
we got a
You're the-
gusher.
You're the only one here that's gonna be, I think, in time to be able to actually like save Mickey.
If this is a bad roll, I'm willing to spend my inspiration on.
Do it. Reroll.
I was waiting for a moment dire enough, homie.
Damn it.
It's on that line though.
Yeah.
It's,
So-
it's
So
so
funny.
tricky.
Well,
so
yeah.
so you kneel down, right? You're like trying to keep the wounds in. There's bleeding.
Rip, buddy.
You can like you see him like raise his hand. He's like begins casting like a little illusion spell, and you hear this kind of like music coming out, and it's just like, just so you could hear the sound of the band one time.
I forgot to
It's
release
great.
our EP.
I'll just not, it's good music, man. It's good music.
Oh, this is trash.
The feathers of
No, I
glory
love it.
will ride again in the afterlight.
Definitely,
And then-
man. Definitely.
He dies.
As soon as
I didn't know they did
as
klezmer.
soon as he said, "God, that music was trash."
Crying over a polka band? What the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, if you pinch your thigh really hard, you can start crying. We needed one alive.
And with that, we're gonna take a quick break here,
Mm.
and we'll check back with our heroes.
Oh my goodness.
What a combat.
Thanks for watching, everyone. This was very interesting. We're gonna go to break now. Maybe next time when we go to break, I'll have it set up so
A
you can
proper
actually
break.
just hear the music instead of me having to mute everything. Sorry. Okay, goodbye. Okay, Twitch chat. Hold on, let me turn on the music. The music's pretty solid.
Unlike the what were they, Feathers of Glory?
I don't even know.
Glory.
So hey, Twitch chat. I hope you've enjoyed watching this stream. I'm gonna make a quick trade offer for you though. What you do is you hit me with your subscribers and your follows, and I love you. This is the cringiest thing I've ever done. Now that I've done it, this is bad.
I love it. I love it.
It worked. I got John to follow me.
If I hadn't just, you know what?
Let's go.
You know
This
what
is
I'm about to
amazing.
do, homie? You know what I'm about to do?
Oh
What
Just for you.
no!
Let's
Oh,
go.
no. I
Just for you, homie.
don't have my fucking alert box up on this scene. I'm
It's
so
okay.
stupid.
It's okay. Oh wait, I just got gifted a sub.
You did. Look at this. Poggers.
Whoa.
Ask and ye shall receive, my friend.
Oh boy.
No, browser. Add existing alert. Go. I'm gonna replay all of the stream alerts. Okay, perfect. I need to work on my alerts and shit. I just have like the cringy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god,
I'm
it's
so
all
sorry.
out.
I'm so sorry. 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 I just added the.
I can't hear it.
Oh,
You're good.
Oh right, because I have
is this
Twitch muted.
is this Doom,
Same.
Dark Souls, Mario, and Legend of Zelda?
It's
What
a
is
lot
that?
of it's a lot of terrible things. I can't hear it. Why can't I hear
I love it.
it? Is it because I'm in studio mode?
Yes, in studio mode you can't hear it.
That's
Fascinating.
incredible. That is incredible. Sadiator killing it. Look at you.
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
Sadiator. He's
Sadiator.
He's a sad gladiator.
Oh! We have a
He is the
Sadiator and then we
Sadiator.
have the Funk Champ. That makes sense. It all comes together.
You know what? Honestly, this kind of came together.
Look at this.
The
I made-
greatest thing that has happened on Twitch history, like ever.
Can you just keep that floating head? Yes, I love it.
I'm gonna pull the wool out from everyone's eyes though.
Oh no.
Once I switch back to this,
Oh boy.
Keep the illusion.
and then I'm going
Floating head
to.
in black.
Floating
Oh,
head.
he's just floating.
Yes!
Hold on, but then I'm going
That's
to.
even better.
And then I'm going to turn off the chroma key for my camera, and then you'll see
Right.
that I'm just a sad man wrapped in green cloth.
And perfect reaction for this.
That's me. Thank you for my piece. Thank you for the subs. Holy shit, I can't believe that shit worked. See, I'm telling you, you
Yeah.
put in just an inch of effort and you make a dumb thing.
And yeah,
I'm telling him, man. You just gotta ask sometimes.
Thanks for the subs, everyone. I appreciate that. Enjoy your Donkey Kong emote that I made in like... I don't even fucking remember. That thing's ancient. I need to make a new one. Okay. John, take the floor. It's all yours. I've done my piece. I've done my
you did your
spiel.
pitch.
My pitch. I mean, it worked.
Right. So it is the aftermath of our battle.
I am.
So, what would you guys like to do? There's now like the smell of blood in the air. The rain kind of like slows down and almost completely stops. And honestly, while you're sitting out here, as these guys are dead, within like 5 minutes, the sun is baking on you.
Wait, I thought it was nighttime.
It was nighttime.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It was first.
God damn!
That was a fast
sun,
turnaround.
by sun,
The
I
many
mean
moons.
the moons above you feel almost as hot as the sun as it gets like irrationally hot out here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just it was very dramatic. So the
yeah.
heat of battle is washing over us.
But seriously, it's like much hotter than you would expect it to be at night. It's like warmer than it was during the day right now.
Like unnaturally so.
Unnaturally so. The weather definitely seems like it's kind of like weird since you've been here in the area. But it's
Can I
it's
blow
like
it
it's like unnaturally warm right now.
Well-
What was that? Divine sense?
Yeah, can I use a divine sense?
Yeah, you use your divine sense. Let me make sure here. Celestial Fiend Undead. Yeah. No, you don't detect any celestial fiends or undead.
Okay.
Well, I stand up, push Mickey off the top of the cart, and
Those emotions. Can't trust them.
and get my tools out, hop down, and start working on repairing the wagon.
All right. Yeah,
Use mending. It's just that easy.
Yeah.
I could do mending, actually.
the wheel's completely
It's-
busted. It would take a few uses of the mending spell to get it all together,
boy.
but you definitely could with a.
Yeah.
So do you have some you have some extra carpentry tools too? Like what you got in there?
Oh god.
There a new
I don't-
wheel
Oh, I
somewhere?
do have carpenter's tools.
Oh
Okay.
great.
Yeah, is there a spare wheel under the wagon?
Give me an investigation.
Hey Barth.
Hey, Bart.
Hey Barth.
Yeah, there actually is a spare wheel. It's a little smaller than the rest of them,
Oh,
but
fuck.
The
Like
donut.
it's like driving on a donut.
yeah.
Alright.
But it looks like it'll hold the weight. Should be fine.
Yeah, this'll get us there while I repair the other one.
Yeah, you probably don't want to like go off road with this one at all.
Yeah. Don't want to go too fast on it. Definitely don't want to go too many miles.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll throw on the spare.
Oh man.
Is there a
So-
jack too?
There's no jack, but
Ah, fuck.
I'm sure Requisitioner can hold one in for you.
Requisitioner, can you just lift it while I get the new wheel on?
It would be my pleasure.
Great.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing as Selene's begins working on this?
I would like to crawl out from underneath the cart. I'll
Yeah.
pull out the the boot wheel in an attempt to help. But then I'm gonna go over to Tony, the leader, the one with the divining rod, and start picking him clean, seeing what he's got going
Yeah.
on.
Hey, get his armor. I want to study it.
The flight suit.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them. He had to look through.
Yeah, I'm gonna go collect Dell's body and just grab it and bring it back as well.
Yeah, just strip him. It's fine. I want to see why it absorbed my spell.
Yeah. So he has a wand on him, and his wingsuit, and not much else.
Traveling light, I see.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah.
you can fly from here to another place, probably pretty fast. You wouldn't need to carry much.
Sirius, what did you say you were doing? Sorry.
I wanted to go grab the one I shot.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
Grab it and bring it back and see if it has anything on him. Her.
Yeah. They all, I'll say that the only thing all of them have, the leader had the wand, but the rest of them just have their wingsuits on them. They definitely seem to be traveling light.
And flyers. Probably have to let the venue know.
Yeah, Mickey does have some flyers on him for like these little like hand-drawn flyers for a show at the Great Crag in like a week.
Yeah, well-
He said a month. He lied.
Incredible.
How dare he lie about the timing?
Yeah. Raven, what are you doing?
I don't know that I have anything particularly useful that I can do, but I decide to get out of the cart and wander around to different people, seeing if there's anything that I can help them with. I don't have anything particularly useful that I can do, and I'm not strong in any way, but like maybe there's something.
If you stand by Selene, she's gonna start handing you like bolts and stuff. Hold these, don't drop them. As she's changing the
I can do
tire.
that. Works for me. I can do that.
I
I'm a super holding person then.
I'd probably walk over with the wand and say, I don't know much about no magic divining rods or nothing, but if you can look into this, maybe we can figure out what they were using to scout us out somehow. I don't know why these guys were following us. Maybe they were wrong. Maybe they were, I don't know.
Well, none of us have a medallion, so I'm gonna assume they're wrong and their wand was busted.
Do these guys have any medallions on them?
They do not.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Does anyone know anything about this so-called medallion? They don't seem to have any.
No.
They do sound sure that we had it somewhere.
Does this medallion look like it would be important as like a family symbol?
You don't know the
Particularly? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, none of us know about it.
Yeah.
No.
Pocketed it.
Oh, okay.
It's a medallion Bart took when he was alone in the tent. Again.
Homie
Yeah.
was doing sneakies.
Kenneth, you seem like you'll go with Alma. Do you notice anything of how we could take a hold of these flight suits? Seems like they had a slight advantage for that.
She's gonna give you a look as she's finishing switching the wheel. Can you wait till I'm done with this, and then yes, I will strip them out of the armor so I can study it.
Yeah.
Requisition, would you mind?
He's holding up the
I'm
wagon.
currently holding up the wagon, but I'll be happy to help you soon.
You know, if you opened your eyes and looked at us over here and what we're doing, it'd be a lot more helpful, your princeliness,
Surrounded by idiots.
instead of just barking
Can't
orders.
expect
And,
a prince to do anything for himself, Bart. Come on now.
Walking up. Trotting up.
Yeah, their uniforms are obviously magical. Once you start kind of like taking them off. I will say, Selene, as you're kind of like, getting this armor off, you notice that Tony seems to have a dragon mark on him.
Oh. Sudden
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah, just
Do I
kind of like just a small one on like the inside of his arm.
She'll look at the size of it and just go,
But
and
yeah,
do I recognize the house?
give me a knowledge history check with advantage.
I'm not trained in history, but let's try it.
Yeah, you would recognize this as a dragon mark of House Vidalis.
Huh.
what are the
Vidalis.
odds?
Fascinating.
I won last time.
And yeah, Vidalis, known for their mage-bred animals.
Interesting. Must have been someone looks at how small the mark is again. Mildly important.
Evidently, he was compensating.
So you guys you can spend a short rest repairing the wagon, getting the armor. If you want to, do you want to spend the short rest kind of identifying the stuff?
Yeah, I'd like to. Getting myself acquainted with this armor. I don't know if we can do a short rest while we're moving in the wagon.
I mean, we did it already, so.
Yeah, we can do that.
If we're heading out, what do we want to do with these bodies?
Oh,
Leaving a pile
is
of
the
corpses
vulture-
on the side of a road leading to a major township.
is the vulture still there?
Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Give him to the vulture.
Brutal and effective.
John, do they have any fun like bits and bobbins on
The
them
vultures?
that I might be able to? No, the
homies.
the homies.
Other than they,
Requisition.
no, these guys, I'm gonna say they do not. They've, other than their like actual armor that they have on the wingsuits, they don't really have anything on them. Give me 1 sec, because I just realized I need to change the text of this slightly.
Actually,
Right.
yeah, would I know if... Because they're magic bred animals and stuff. Would I know if they would eat the bodies?
I mean, it's a giant vulture. You imagine
Yeah.
it probably would.
Seeing as how I have a large swath of skin missing from my shoulder, I think they've got a pretty good taste for blood and the flesh of man.
Right, but they're bred for these people.
Yeah.
I pat Bart on the shoulder and give him 1 point of healing.
Why? Well, thank you.
A little bit of skin knitting on your shoulder. Yeah, so these are wingwear. Most of the charges have been used up on these. You have, I will write down.
That's a fun item.
Yeah, so 2 of the suits still have 2 charges. One of them has 1 charge left, and one of them looks like all the charges have been used.
Alright, well, bag them. If we ever find a manifest zone, be useful.
So you do actually give me an Arcana check.
Oh shit. Alright. Not advantage, I'm assuming?
No, not advantage. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you do know that should you ever make it back to Sharn, that Sharn is built on a manifest zone to surround you, so there actually would be a way for you to recharge them there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll share that information with the group.
That manifest
I-
zone's what like allows Sharn to
I-
have its towers and little.
Is there a way
I
I
make
can
it a point
fit
to
this
stay away
around
from
my,
that kind of a city.
like near my plate armor and stuff, or not my plate armor, my chainmail, and my giant ass body?
You're asking if like you could wear one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're magical, so they will like move to fit you, but it's just gonna be snug no matter what like size you are, basically. So.
I do notice that the description doesn't mention the hats. But the hat's just like a cool fashion statement.
Yes.
Yeah, the hats aren't part of it. It's just like that could be. Yeah, those will just be like leather.
I would like
helmets
to
and-
take
Do
one.
I...
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
do I
should take
think
one of
I
those.
can find a way to make this fit Requisitioner?
One of the wingwear suits? Yeah, they're magical. Like I said, they'll
or
they'll
the hat.
resize. Oh, the hat?
Yeah, like if I take a few of them and like take pieces apart and stitch them in, like add some darts.
Yeah, you
things
could take a
like that.
couple of them and combine them together to be something that
Extreme
would fit
use
them.
of mending cantrip.
Well, or leatherworking tools.
So these can be worn under clothing and armor?
They go over.
Okay.
Bart, you would look pretty fashionable.
I wouldn't give up my jacket for the world.
That's fair.
This thing's seen me through thick and thin.
Is that a comment about your
I
weight?
feel like that's mostly thin.
Yeah, I would say you could wear it under your
Yeah.
jacket. You just have to actually take off your jacket to use it.
Hmm.
You could just carry your jacket while you fly.
But then I wouldn't be wearing
Or-
my jacket.
Hold on, I've got an idea. I could add some straps so that it can attach to the shoulder. You just pull the arms out and the jacket looks more like a cape, but you're still wearing it.
Hmm.
Something to think about.
We'll check the drawing board and we'll see how it goes.
I'll draw a schematic.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
All right.
Hmm.
That's great.
Hmm.
So, as our do you guys have any hit dice you want to spend during short rest?
Yes.
Should we just go
All
ahead
of
and
them.
just
Oh,
stay
yeah,
here
yeah.
for the night?
Yeah, do you guys want to camp or try and push through?
I mean, we're only 2
We
hours
were
away
trying to
from the
push
city.
through, right?
I have nothing else. I have literally nothing.
Yeah, you're still a couple of hours away from the keep.
Is there
but-
any kind of like shelter that looks like it's available, or is it all just?
If you want to go around, give me a survival check. If you want to ride Animus around, take a look.
I mean, that's not my worst.
I mean, you find like one old rotted tree like leaning up against another that you think could kind of be made into like a lean-to shelter. Nothing
Something
fancy.
there's something like out of the way and off of the main road.
Yeah, it's like a little bit away. It's hard to get out of the open here, but there's like a little. These trees are kind of like on the other side of a hillside from the road, so it kind of gives you some cover.
There's a mini shelter a little bit of ways off of here if we would like to do that. Oh, we can keep going.
We're less than
There's
2
our
hours
option.
away from the next city.
We can't get in. Most likely, we cannot.
Yeah, but we can at least camp
Maybe, but
outside.
at least then we'll be with other people, so we can't get attacked like this again and
Well,
and be
we
overwhelmed.
can probably still get attacked again.
Yeah, that doesn't have much bearing on the fact.
Well, ultimately, I'm not injured, so it's really not up to me anyway.
Hey, the area you found, can we hide the cart under it at all? I'd rather sleep inside the cart.
Hide is a strong word, but it could fit.
That's good enough for me. We'll have to take it easy off-roading on the spare while I fix the original wheel.
All right.
All
So you
right.
guys voting to camp for the night? Much to Raven's chagrin, he probably wants to be inside of a city.
I prefer
We
it,
can
but I mean,
sleep inside the cart. I mean,
yes, but there's many of us.
I'll sleep underneath or on top. It's fine.
Yeah. The air does cool down after about your short rest, about an hour or so. It seems to kind of turn to something a little more natural and cool for the night. And you guys set up camp under this little trees.
Yeah.
With the vulture just off to the side.
Just chilling.
Hey, he's
And,
got food. He'll leave us alone.
Was anyone able to look at this wand by chance? Anyone
Oh,
I sure could.
more magically minded of sorts?
I need to make a card for it, but it is a wand of locate objects.
ha! Nice.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Which basically allows you to
Oh.
cast the locate object 3 times a day.
If I cast locate object with the object being whatever the hell they were looking for.
It's got to be an object that's familiar
You have
to
to
you.
know.
Okay. I couldn't remember how the spell worked.
Yeah, you got to know what. Well, I don't know how familiar. Do you just have to know it exists?
You know that it was the thing that they were looking for.
Yeah, I don't think you have
If it was a medallion, it
enough that
probably
you'd
was
be able to
House
use it to find
Vitalis.
them.
The medallion that this dude from House Vitalis was looking for. With his tiny dragon mark.
I'll tell you what. Make me an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
You would know that if the spell is able to be cast from the wand, then the magic is real and it would have been there somehow.
Yeah, something's here.
He was
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
continuously pointing at it.
You see the
Yeah.
you see the wand like kind of shaking as if it's like about to go off, and then the spell kind of putters out, and you realize like you're just not familiar enough with what this medallion is that they're looking for.
Yeah, I'll toss
But-
it to Bart. No
But
clue.
like Bart said, like it's very clear to you that because the magic in this is real, that whatever they're looking for was in or around the wagon when he was using it.
I mean, to be fair, I was a little busy fighting for my life, so I didn't see him pointing directly at Bart.
Well,
So-
Bart was under the wagon anyway. He was just pointing at
Yeah.
the wagon. You would have seen him be like, "It's in the wagon," and screaming that as he did that. So you wouldn't see him pointing at Bart specifically, but I would say you would recognize that whatever they're looking for is with your group, whether you guys know it or not.
Okay, we should probably search the wagon. Something might have been planted on us.
Did anybody see anything interesting in the wagon? Shiny? Maybe. I don't know.
I
Check
didn't,
under
but
the
I can do an
cushions.
investigation check.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything on the horses.
I'm gonna
Yep.
start. I'm gonna
Looking
look
around.
Yeah, I'll help look too.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look underneath the cart.
I'm gonna fix the wheel.
Checking around inside the wagon.
Boy, I sure hope we
I'm
find
checking
it.
for the horses.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh no, this is the old one. Damn it. Sorry, stream. I gotta fix this thing. Keep going.
Fine. Okay. So, you guys are, yeah, you guys are looking around. You don't notice anything kind of shiny or standing out, as you're kind of searching. Requisitioner, you said you're searching. You're like looking around the horses and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Look around the front of the cart.
Sure. So I think you do find a flyer. Looks like one of the band flyers that was in Mickey's bag that just kind of like flew out during the fight. And like it's kind of like fallen down, or actually I guess since you guys have moved the wagon, it must have fallen down like sometime during like the ride or when you guys got here. And the front of the flyer looks like, you know, show whatever, but you notice on the back of the flyer there's actually like a little scribbled note.
Oh, really?
It just says Thurl says to make sure to clean up the mess from the ambush. And just kind of like a sloppy hand. Oh, make sure to include that.
Does anyone know a Thurl?
Do any of us know that name?
Give me some intelligence checks.
Hogging. Just straight intelligence?
Yeah. Selene, you think you remember the figure that you guys fought at the ambush and had interrogated. You remember him using that name as well. mentioning getting his
Yeah.
orders from Thurl.
Hey, isn't that the guy, the one that tried to escape, Bart? The one you shot? Isn't that who he said he was getting orders from?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Pretty sure that's who he said.
I don't recall personally.
Mostly sure, like 98% sure.
Well, then this Thurl must be the one who's giving all the orders. And I suppose perhaps we are the mess.
That's just
Probably.
rude.
I mean, it's fitting.
I've got a name.
All right. So you
Turbo's
guys,
name the mess.
you guys settle down for the night.
That should be our group name, the mess.
Yes.
The mess.
Too early.
Okay.
Accurate.
Do you guys set a watch?
We should probably set watches.
When I sleep, because I'm robot,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not unconscious, and I can hear and see as normal.
Cool.
Oh.
So I can just be outside watching while in my motionless state.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need
how
8
to
hours.
Someone else.
I'm
wants to-
going to take second watch. I just need to transfer for 4 hours.
Yeah, if people want to like tag out just to like look behind me, since I can't like turn and look around.
I need 8 hours.
I only need the 4 also, so I can help take watch as well.
I
But
also
technically I have
need 8.
goggles. I have Googles of night, though, so I guess technically I could take 2 hours to watch, right?
I only need 6 hours total anyway, so I can just be awake after that.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys kind of get this watch set up, schedule, requisitioner kind of standing out. A couple of you in the wagon, a couple of you kind of like under or on top of the wagon. Okay. So I think the scene goes black. We you guys have a couple of dreams, or a couple of you I should say have dreams during the night. Bart, you're having this dream where you're hearing like this pounding of metal on an anvil, but you can't see anything. It's just dark. And the like pounding's getting closer and closer and closer, until you just are all of a sudden you're looking up and you see this massive hammer come down, crushing you. Serious, like in your trance state. I think you you have this dream of kind of like where you're fighting in combat and like sending out calling lightning, and suddenly all of your lightning like turns against you, shocking you. Raven, you have this dream where you're kind of walking through a forest and all of a sudden this massive golden dragon is breaking apart trees and breathes flames down on top of you. And all of you kind of have similar dreams. Solane, yours is actually like you see this, you're kind of like standing in the middle of a city and you just see this like orb dropping out of the sky that you just know is like destruction is going to come from this thing. And then suddenly there's just like this explosion. And Requisitioner, yours is actually like you see the silhouette of like your friend Grim, and you kind of like go up and grab his shoulder and turn him around, and his body just kind of like turns to dust in your hand. Yeah, and then you all awake the next morning, kind of undisturbed by anything other than your dreams.
Hey, I've got a. I'll actually message you because it's sort of an out of character question, but it's something I just realized.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys pack up early in the morning. Just Rifty. I'll just say that.
Oh no. Oh no.
So,
Oh God, I love you.
yeah, so you
Sorry.
guys wake up, you know, you're a couple of hours from the keep, maybe half a day's journey towards where you're told the monastery is in the mountains. What do you guys do?
After waking up from Bart's dream, he would not go back to sleep. I'll tell you that much. Otherwise, he just takes stock of everything he's got, goes through his backpack, makes sure everything's there, and then gets ready to go. Probably checks in with everyone, sees about rustling up some breakfast for those of y'all inclined and eating.
I mean, I'm always down to eat.
Got this these troll shanks or whatever the hell.
Grist.
Grist.
Yeah, that's the common food in Drone. Troll meat.
Requisitioner will probably take a minute to look over his letter again and try and draw some conclusions, maybe from his vision overnight and from the letter. Try and see if there's anything he can like think of.
Okay. So we get kind of like a scene of him having this folded letter out. Let me look at here.
Requisitioner. How do you carry things around? Do you have any compartments on you?
That's a very personal question.
I know, I apologize, but for personal reasons, I need to know this.
Of course I have storage compartments for where I'm carrying my wherewithal, my stuff, my things, as you might say.
If I gave you something, could you keep it in there? No looking, unless I say... I just need safe storage for something.
It would be my pleasure, Lady Selene.
Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go off by myself for a couple minutes.
Okay.
And, I'm going to pick up... How does this spell... Or how does this work? Because I can do a thing.
This is just like in the morning as you guys are getting prepped.
Yeah, how to invest spark of magic into mundane objects. I mean, a rock is a mundane object.
Sure.
I'm gonna take a few minutes, use my tools, record a message, and then hand this over to Requisitioner. Just keep it stored, keep it safe.
Well, of course.
You'll know when to take it out.
I'll defer to your judgment, Lady Selene.
Thanks. 2 taps to activate.
Of course.
All right.
It would be ridiculous otherwise.
Exactly, that's what I thought when I made it.
All right. So you guys
Puppy muted.
pack.
Sirius will wake up after the dream and do his just standard morning routine, which is his standard workout: push-ups, pull-ups, squats.
This is our first morning with everybody together.
All with his chainmail on, making sure he's got his heaviest armor on, and for his squats brings his warhammer over his head. But he actually will do an extra long like 5-mile run in the morning after that dream, which he will not do, and just around, just circling.
Nice.
Just pondering the dream and trying to shake it off.
Do we see like Animos running next to you as you're like jogging?
No, Animos is just watching.
Just lazily.
She's fucking lazy. She's like, I ain't doing that.
Nice.
No, she's like, I already got to run and shit. I ain't gonna do extra.
Yeah, I'm gonna
no."
carry
Dude,
your
like
ass all
I
day.
walk all fucking day.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Could I do a vibe check on Selene to see if I can tell what's eating her?
Yeah, you do an insight check.
Oh. Also, I'm gonna put this wingsuit on. I forgot about that.
You can.
Selene, I'll let you
can
tell us like how.
DM, you can DM me if you want. If you would rather keep it that way.
I mean, there's only gonna be so
She-
much you can like.
She looks kind of pale. She looks very serious, grim even. And it's not just like her usual resting bitch face. It's like almost scared.
Requisitioner like brings her in for a hug. It's very big and cold, but
Thanks.
You're like a really aggressive Baymax.
Anything you need.
That's what
He's
it is.
aggressive Baymax.
That's what it is.
I'm happy to help, Lady Selene.
Yep, thanks.
That's
Kind
the
of-
reference.
Pat him. Thank you. Thanks. Yep,
put her down.
this is too much hugging. Thank you.
All right. Raven, do you have like a morning routine that we see here?
Probably not so much. Mostly it's a matter of getting her hair back into something manageable because it's so long it kind of goes all over when she sleeps. But otherwise, she's just writing in her journal again. Anything that came up during her trance in the night, anything that occurs to her while she's looking out at the morning landscape.
Yeah. Just here's just like writing all morning.
Pretty much. Writing at all
Yeah.
times.
Nice. All right. So you guys head back to the road. Begin riding towards Grimstone Keep.
Yep.
All right.
I am out of my armor.
So, wagon begins rolling again. Today is kind of more of the same of what you were feeling yesterday with that overbearing heat, though now it's so much more intense with the actual sun in the sky. Yeah, you can almost like you could see like little heat waves in the air, like where they're like the water that is in the ground is already like evaporating. It's already pretty fucking dry, but like any morning dew is just kind of disappearing into the air. And yeah, so by the time you guys roll up to Grimstone Keep, most of you are very hot, sweaty, even just from like a couple of hour drive. Yeah, and as you pull up, you see like two trolls that are guarding. You see kind of like it's a stone wall surrounding the keep. You see these gargoyles planted all along the wall, kind of like overwatching out, just kind of like standing completely still. And then yeah, like these two trolls, massive, wearing kind of like very loose rags for clothing, and kind of like as you approach, you can hear one being like, well, anybody who kind of speaks Goblin.
Not
Any of us speak that?
Your boy Barty does. I also
good.
I was gonna say that I also keep myself cool. I'm wearing a big leather jacket, so you'd think I'd be sweating my ass off. No, I'm prestidigitating my cloak underneath, or my vest, like
Same.
ice cold. So I'm just like,
Elaine opted for the crop top.
She's used to being
I
like
also
in a
have
forge or something like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day.
I would have died from heat stroke day one out in this fucking desert if it wasn't for prestidigitation.
Anytime anyone comes with a requisition or he's like, "Don't touch me, the metal's hot."
Caution, hot.
Running away. Yeah, so as you approach, Barth, you can like hear this troll being like, Marty, Kyle, Samson, Tim, Forrest, Eliza. And like as you're pulling up, he's like, and those are all the names I won't use for sure. And
I love him.
and they kind of like poke up as they see the wagon, as they kind of like turn their heads a little as they see who is on this wagon and approaching them. And yeah, the one that was talking switches to common and is like, halt, who goes there?
Bart looks around, sees that no one else is saying anything.
You're the
Oh,
best.
there he goes. Yeah.
What was that requisitioning?
Hello, we are the mess.
The mess. The mess? Are we expecting the mess? As he like turns and looks back at the other
I'll
troll.
lean out the window. Lady Selene to Kenneth.
Lady.
Don't.
Lady.
Don't is to Bart.
Says, what brings you to Grimstone? What's your business?
Resupply.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
please.
fuck. I had to talk. Okay, it's my specialty.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Ooh.
Troll like grunts a moment, shrugs, heads over. You see this like a massive wheel that's like seems to like control the portcullis for the gate, and this troll just like kind of grabs it and begins slowly turning it, raising the gate up, and he kind of just like yells back at you and says, "No fighting, no stealing, no killing," and yeah, and then he kind of like the portcullis like gets to the top and locks in place, and he says, and if you're here to see Cairngorm, just look for the highest tower.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. You
I'm gonna lean
guys
back in her seat. Thank
head.
gods they did not ask for proof.
You guys head into Grimstone Keep. This place is like lots of stone buildings. You also notice like the streets are like covered in rubble. They don't look all that well used, except by like you see a few scurrying kobolds kind of moving by, a couple of ogres and trolls that like step over most of like the big rocks that are kind of inconvenient that you guys have to like walk around. And then you see several gargoyles seem to make up a large population of the city, and they don't use the streets at all. You see them kind of like flying from tower to tower, and using kind of like the upper stories of these stone buildings. Yeah, and then towards like the central area of the keep, you can see this kind of like large spiraling tower that's kind of like crooked, reaching up into the sky. Yeah.
As we're
What do
driving,
you-
as we're passing the trolls, I'll say in Goblin, like as the cart is rolling by, couldn't help but notice you were trying to name something. What are you trying to name? Or names that you won't use. What was that? I caught you on your bullshit, didn't I?
I'm not sure if I should tell strangers.
Well, my name is Bartholomew. Nice to meet you. I could come up with a good name. I'll probably hop off the cart just to
Yeah. Go ahead
This
and make me
is-
a persuasion check, Bartholomew.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. He's pretty good.
He's a smooth boy.
Yeah, you see he kind of like looks around. The other troll just rolls his eyes and just kind of like looks bored. He reaches into like a little pouch at his hip and pulls out this silver dagger with a handle that looks like almost like it's made of stone. But it has like grain like wood. And says Stonewood hilt dagger given to me by well, not supposed to say, but we had another warlord visiting Cairngorn here trying to come up with a deal, and he gifted this to me as he left. Nice guy.
If you don't mind me asking, which warlord would be so kind as to hand you such a beautiful blade? I'm assuming you're trying to name the blade, right?
Yep.
Best blades have names.
All the best ones
she gets
do.
it. This is name's Marlos. It's Medusa, but not part of the not part of the Queen of Stones gang. He's got his own band.
Well, I like the name Bimothy.
Oh, and he kind of like holds the dagger and he's like, Bimothy, the blade. I like it.
Kind of just carves through the air, doesn't it? It's a beautiful name for a beautiful dagger.
Thanks, tiny one. Enjoy
Absolutely.
the town.
What was your name, just for clarity?
Grunch.
Grunch.
Like lunch, but with a
But with a
GR.
grud, yeah. I love Goblin. I love the language. It's so beautiful. I'll see you around, Grunch. Have fun with that. Have fun with that blade. It's a true piece of work.
Thanks. You won't be able to drag that cart through the town. It's not really built for carts.
Is there a good place for us to park it? A good place for us to stay? Like an inn of sorts?
Yeah, you can stay in the Stone Cauldron.
Stone
Right.
Cauldron.
You'll see it pretty soon once you get in. You'll see a stable.
Grunch, you are a gentleman, a scholar, and I bet a real whiz with that blade. I looked to the other one. I'm like, you watch out for him. He's impressive specimen you got here.
The other one grunts. He says, "Oh, just ignore my brother. Grinner's
I knew it.
he's a bit of a sourpuss.
Where's breakfast?
Only respects the strong, you know."
I guess he respects you like no one else there, Grunch. I'll catch you around. I'll tilt my hat.
Yeah. You guys head inside. You do see the stone cauldron, like now that you're looking out for it, has a kind of sad stable area. It doesn't look like there's anything in it currently as you guys kind of pull up. The building's very close, like right into the entrance, maybe a couple of buildings in, before the roads start getting like filled with debris too heavily. Yeah, and you pull in and there's like, you see a kind of obviously drunk, like matted fur knoll sitting outside, and then you can kind of like hear some sounds coming from like within the building, but nobody seems to like greet you at the stable or anything like that.
Wouldn't expect anyone to.
Yeah.
Should some of us stay with the cart and some of us go inside to kind of figure out how do we make sure that our cart stays safe without us here?
I'll stay with
Just
the
park
card.
this thing.
You're
I'll
new to
save
Droem,
more.
aren't you? Oh boy.
Bart, you do the people thing.
Yeah, and
Stay in
I'm-
here. I'm working on the schematic for your wingsuit cape.
Requisitioner's trying really hard to flag down the knoll to like be like, hey, where do I park this? Please help me park this. What's going on?
You flag him down, and he does like get up, and he's just like, and stands up and like hobbles over there. He's got like this big jug in his hand. He takes a swig from, just reeks of alcohol, and says, meat, and holds out his hand.
Requisitioner.
I slip the rest of my breakfast of the troll grist into his hand.
Yeah, you see it like stares at Requisitioner like confused, and then you put the stone grist in its hand, and it just like starts shoving the food in its mouth, and then like takes the horses and begins leading them into the stable.
Sometimes it's more literal. you
Which literal is it?
the most. How am I the one who's the most well set to be? No, actually, that makes sense.
You're rogue. It does make sense.
No, that makes
Yes,
sense.
The ambassador for Breland, the one that was sent literally to talk for them.
Absolutely, but just even just where I come from versus the stately prince, the lady of Cannith,
Lady.
the well-to-do robot, and the
Kenneth South, to be fair.
sorceress of the forest, of everyone. Like it's like we went to downtown Compton, and I'm the only one who knows the town, and I'm just like, oh god,
I mean, you're
don't.
the only one who speaks Goblin too, so I mean.
Don't. Oh, how am I now babysitting? Oh no.
Don't it feel great?
Oh boy.
Oh god, you're babysitting all over again.
Yeah,
This is
babysitting
like
a
kale
lot.
drink all over
But
again.
completely different.
Yeah.
So different.
Yeah.
I'll get
So
you something.
Noel relieves the wagon, closes the doors. Oh, sorry, Taylor.
You were like cutting in and out though.
Oh, it's okay. I just said. Oh, sorry. I would just say. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I said I'll learn how to park it. Next time we won't have to talk to the knoll.
No, there's no escaping that. That's just kind of how things run around here. Just, I'll show you the ropes. It's gonna take a bit, but I'll show. Oh boy. Let's head inside, Rick. Let's head inside.
Hey, Bart.
Hmm.
She'll hold her flask out the window. Get me a refill.
Hmm.
You're a gem.
I just take it. I didn't even need to be told. Absolutely.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna. Sirius is gonna go find a general store and an armory.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
I am genuinely
an
worried
armory.
about him wandering off on his own, but I just can't care
You're,
right
you're
now.
finding an armory with someone from House Cannith. Okay, wow, rude.
Do you want to make me a
could.
suit of plate armor?
Are you gonna ask?
Can you make me a suit of plate armor?
I could. Do you want to get the materials and I can make it?
Can you really? Oh, you just pulled my leg right now.
Do
Like,
you
we
see
are
the
in-
armor I wear?
Don't you need like a blacksmith, like that whole thing?
I use the right tool for the job specialty I have and create blacksmith tools. Fuck do you think House Cannith is about?
Well, normally you need like full utility, like fire, anvil, hammers, like all the.
Do you have anything that lets you create
the whole
it like
thing?
instantly?
Yes. The right tool for the job lets you create the tools that you need.
No, I mean like the armor. Like, do you
Yeah,
still
I
need
don't
to
know
take the
how-
time that it would normally
Oh, I
take?
still need to take the time to make it. I mean, if he
Mhm.
wants to buy some shoddy pre-made shit, fine. But if he wants something custom,
How long would it take you to make this armor?
DM, how long would it take me to make this armor?
I mean, it generally takes a while to make plate armor.
Let's figure what I was.
Sure, yeah. Alright.
I didn't know if you had any kind of like special artificer ability or something to let you do because I don't know them well enough. But
They do something that's like half the time.
generally
Yeah, it does
speaking,
take a lot less time for artificers to make armor.
yeah, I think it still takes like a month plus for normally
Yeah.
make it.
Look.
Obviously that could be something you could work on, but
Yeah, I could customize it, I guess, once he buys it.
Yeah, maybe we just
I could just customize it.
go
Hold on.
find
What's your
something.
measurements? She's gonna start making notes.
large.
Yeah. Cute.
Wow.
Strip the armor. She's gonna pull out measuring tape.
I feel violated. I don't like this at all. Bartholomew, how do you handle this? Oh my God, what are you doing down there?
So Barth,
Getting
I'm
your
gone.
inseam.
You're heading
Calm
inside, yeah.
down.
I am gone. We are inside.
Bartholomew.
Barth,
Where is that boy? Well, I don't.
I don't
understand what's
particularly
going on.
want to stick around with whatever this is, so I'm just gonna follow
Getting
Barnes.
measured
You can go
by
inside
you
with him.
People.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to eventually ask how much money we have. So, if any. So.
yeah, sure. We'll get to that. We can do that after session.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So you step into the stone cauldron. You're hit with the smell of like unfamiliar spices. Just kind of like thick in the air. You can almost like taste them as you're like walking through. There's like a little bit of the smoke hanging in the air. You see in one corner of the room there's like this ogre wrestling with a minotaur. There's like a small crowd of like 5 or 6 people like seem to be taking bets on the fight as they just like slam into each other, just like cheers and stuff like that. At the bar is the only other person you see here. You see an old woman standing at about 5'2". She's got this like gray hair that like is like thick and like rolls down her shoulders. She's a bit hunched and wearing like these kind of like bright green robes, and she gives you this kind of like broken smile. You can see she's like missing like half of her teeth as you approach, and she just grins at you and says,
Welcome, child. A room for the night? We don't get many of your kind here. Oh, well, I guess we get a few.
I think so. I believe we're needing lodging of some sort. Me and my companions here.
Of course.
Your friendly Knoll companion out in the front has placed our cart within the stables, and we need to figure out lodging and really get a base of operations set up here.
I see a base of operations. Lucky for you, we have the best rates in the city. You guys just have to agree to allow me to enter your dreams while you're here.
Would you elaborate on that, please?
Well, I would enter your dreams while you sleep and, take some.
Is this lady like familiar? Would I?
familiar to any?
In a meta sense, I bet, but
Would I be able to do an Arcana check to see if I know like what she is?
Sure, yeah.
Can I just pop a divine sense real quick, dude?
Not as good as I was hoping.
Yeah, you imagine it's some sort of magic that you're just unfamiliar with.
would it
But-
be an Arcana check to know of hags and their whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember which
I mean-
type of hag this is out of
I-
character.
I would say generally you guys are familiar with the idea of hags because like that's who rules Droam, right? Like everybody knows that it's like these witches, these hags that rule over. So you're probably familiar with the concept of them generally. That they are magic. They tend to have their own weirdness about them.
How regular is it that they're like out in different places across Breland or within like Sharn or something like that? Not very often.
No, never.
Okay.
Not openly, anyway.
So what would an Arcana check to see if we know anything about them?
Yeah, sure. I would say. Oh, yeah, good. Cool.
So what is it with the dream? Is it like nourishment? Is it like, I've heard about it, and it's a very fascinating idea. Is it like nourishment? Do you just kind of get your kicks off of seeing how people's minds work? I've always been fascinated in the idea. I've never met one of your kind before. I've heard stories though.
Yeah, I would say, generally, Bart, you also you have heard of night hags specifically being a type of hag that generally is interested in dealing with people while they sleep. I would say typically they do this to well, actually, I'd say they each kind of do this for their own reasons. It's kind of like the.
Oh, that was fully in character, me asking her.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
She's just not going to tell you as much as I feel like you would know
figured.
from this Arcana
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
But I would say that they are known for trying to corrupt people's souls, and it's kind of rumored that night hags do this sometimes through dreams and affecting them.
Right.
But giving a single dream or something like that to them you don't feel there's not really any danger that you would know of to that. And you ask her question, she says,
Yes, they sustain me at least a little bit, so I don't have to eat the true meals that give me my power.
And
Well,
what about those of us that don't dream? What would the price be for that?
Elves do dream, darling, just not quite the same as humans. When your mind is drifting, when you trance, it can take you too close to the dream world.
There's also a Warforged in our party, though.
Yeah.
Such a nerd. He officially looks down at the ground.
I'm interested to see what your taste of electric sheep is.
I've never dealt with a Warforged. Do you dream?
Please tell me you
have-
dream of electric sheep.
I have had visions as of late. Perhaps it would be something like that.
Visions, interesting. Well, yes. I'll even give you the nice room. It's been swept this week.
Sounds like a deal to me. I mean, I don't see the harm in having a hag enter your mind for one night. What's the worst that could happen?
I do have to ask, do you consume them? Or do you just simply gain knowledge of them and then perhaps we could come down here and have a nice discussion with you about our dream?
If you'd like to talk to me about them, you can, though it is not common. Usually you won't even notice my presence, and I will just take a little snippet.
Fantastic.
Yeah, as long as you don't erase large swaths and have me forgetting things like my own name or my mother's face or things like that. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I can't do anything like that. Don't worry, darling. At least, not without a lot of magic.
That's gonna be an insight check right there.
Yeah, she seems to think that she's making a funny joke.
Oh,
She-
okay.
You don't think she actually is threatening anything. She's just weird.
Just a weird old lady that wants to just get a midnight snack. Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Yeah.
Now, I can't speak for our entire party. You'll have to probably convince the other two, or unless the three of us, if we come to be so agreeing, if we are good enough of a tab, it is how it is.
I'm afraid everyone must agree to the price, but if not, they can stay up in the wagon.
She's a hag. Consent is still important to her.
Fair. It's very important.
Yeah,
I'm assuming I'm done taking his measurements by now.
Yeah, and I will say, as you guys, you're taking his measurements, Sirius was probably like getting ready to go into the town proper. And as you guys are standing out there, you notice some figures strolling towards the tavern here, the inn. You see 3 would look like probably hobgoblins. About 6 feet tall. They kind of vary a few inches. Each of them wearing these stone gargoyle masks, similar to the one you saw standing back during your the first day here when you guys were traveling with the caravan. And they're wearing these kind of almost monk style robes and pants. They kind of watch you guys and glare at you, but head inside or head towards the entrance.
Well, I felt a little suspicious.
Only mildly, and I'm just making sure my back is covered.
I'm making sure my pants are on.
Yeah. And I think with that, there is there's a sudden slam on the ground inside the tavern as the Minotaur throws the ogre fighting in the corner, and there's a cheer as the ogre does not move.
Damn it.
I
was gonna bet on the Minotaur too.
Oh,
Always
no.
bet on a bull. Always bet on bull.
And as you guys are kind of watching this, the door suddenly slams open as these gargoyle masked figures step in. They look around. And kind of eyes immediately fall on the non-monstrous humans here, the ones that are kind of standing out a little bit. The tallest one calling out, oh fuck, what is he saying? He says, the Monastery of Stone is seeking new initiates. Only those strong of will can survive. Who wants to join up? Free food, free place to stay, and strength.
I turn over to the hag. How often do they do this?
Hey!
About every other day.
It's kind of get annoying.
What are you trying to insight here, Requisitioner?
I'm trying to see if this is kind of like a snake oil thing, or if this is a legit pitch for the monastery.
It's oh, Bart, sorry, I just saw your insight check. Is that kind of similar? Or is that around the hag, actually?
That was a hag one. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Okay, cool. So, Requisitioner, you get the sense that this is actually a real pitch. They are actively recruiting. And you hear him kind of pause for a moment. He says, "Come serve a real warlord."
Oh, gross. They're like army recruiters.
That's exactly
Oh,
what they are.
My boom wasn't up.
So yes, it seems to be actively recruiting, and yeah, the hag is
Oh, they come about every other day. Cairngorn's getting tired of them, I think. But we'll see if he comes to a deal with Marlos.
It's gotta be annoying them kicking in your door like this,
How
interrupting business.
often do you even get new people over here? They can't be preaching to new people every single time.
Not many, I should say, but the more that join him, especially the gargoyles, the more people listen.
Did you say Marlos? Is that the name of their leader?
Yes. He's the warlord they follow. Though the monastery seems to be more of like a recruiting ground or a training ground for his forces.
I was under the impression that they followed a Medusa.
Marlos is a Medusa.
So, I got it. Okay, cool. So the hobgoblins are traveling from the Stone Monastery to Grimstone Keep to recruit for Marlos, but Cairngorm runs Grimstone Keep.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to get everything straight. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, I was just saying that just to get it straight. But obviously, if I were to say it out loud, I'd not have the accent, obviously. Very strange.
Yeah, Cairngorm is definitely like you get the sense is the warlord in charge of Grimstone Keep, and Marlos is this kind of like rival warlord that's either trying to make a deal or like recruit from his people, kind of like stealing from them.
So I can't
A
imagine.
dangerous habit.
Yeah, I can't imagine that Cairngorm would be too happy with monks coming in, just actively pulling clientele and people from his stomping ground. I mean, I'd turn back to the bar and steadfastly ignore the hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Something for me.
Cool. Yeah, you see like a couple of people in the bar, talk to them. One of them walks up to you, Requisitioner, and is like, "You look sturdy. Want to join up? You can learn how to meld the earth itself."
I'm already part of one mess. I don't need to be a part of another.
Your loss.
Is that name sticking? It feels so reductive.
Just pat Bart on the shoulder.
Do we walk in yet, or?
Yeah, you guys walk. Well, actually, are you going shopping before you gonna go in this tavern series? I'm imagining.
Well, when I saw them go in the tavern and yell that, I was gonna look over to Selene and say, should we use this as an opportunity, or should we just go and be a hammer as opposed to a scalpel?
I tend to prefer the hammer.
As long as we're on the same page.
Yeah, you guys go in.
To the tavern?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Yeah, sure, I can go ahead. I'll go in there first to look
This
at it.
Seems like a nail, where hammers should be.
I hate to cause a scene first thing we do in the city, though.
It'll be fine. She's adjusting her shirt to make sure her back is completely covered.
All right. You walk in. And you see these like three, like one of them's now like chatting up with some gargoyle that was like kind of watching the fight before. The other two seem to be kind of like milling about, like waiting to leave as you guys walk in. They're definitely like giving all of you glares. I think Requisitioner's the only one they like actively court.
Ow.
They don't want the tall elf in full armor.
I actively stare them down.
No, when I walk past them and when they just keep staring at me, I just say, "You should make a painting. It would last longer."
Oh, so clever.
I think we have photographs.
Thank you.
Kind of like grunts and says, "You're big for a smooth skin, but bigger they are, the harder they fall."
No, that's what everybody's been telling me for years. Haven't fallen once.
Only people who don't understand engineering would say that.
He says, "I don't think we're really recruiting many humans or elves, but if you want to learn how to shape the earth and become strong as a goddamn rock, come join us at the monastery. They're God's damned."
And who would I seek at this monastery? Who's your leader?
Helen Ray is our sensei.
The one that trains us. We serve the warlord, Marlowe Sunrail.
Fucking weebs.
They use sensei? Amazing.
While you were out in Grimstone Keep, I was studying the blade. Oh my
Well, maybe we
god.
will come say hi at some point.
Bastards!
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
I said maybe we will come say hi at some point. I'm sure Marlos would love to speak with another person of his nobility.
What was the name of the sensei?
Helen Rays or
Helen
Helen
Rays.
Ray?
Hell no.
Oh, hell
Hellraiser?
yeah.
Oh, so we're in the Hellenic period. Is that what we're going off of here?
And I
I
think,
order a drink.
Alright. Yeah, you get like this little bubbling, like green ale.
Shrug and drink it.
What
It
does
kind of
that
like
taste like?
kind of burns a little going down, but and-
Warm.
More heat is absolutely not what we need.
Got its own charm.
Okay. Yes, I know exactly what happens now. So as these guys like look like they're kind of glaring at you, they're about to wind up and go outside. You guys suddenly hear a loud noise, like seeming to get closer. Just almost sounds like somebody's just like fuck. What is a good thing that it's not? I keep wanting to use.
Yodeling.
I'll just use like normal things. It's like almost like if you're hearing like a flamethrower, somebody's just like shooting flames constantly, like your characters don't have context, you do. Just like flames burning loudly outside. And you kind of like hear like the everybody in the tavern kind of like just like, what the fuck is that noise? Kind of
Are there windows in the tavern?
they're not. It's very
It's-
dark.
It's a
and dim
stone
in here.
cauldron.
And
True.
everything in here other than like you guys has dark vision, so they don't need a lot
Dark
of light.
I have dark vision.
Oh,
I
there
mean-
you go.
Most of us
That's
do,
fair.
actually.
Am I the only
So-
one without dark vision?
I do not have dark vision.
Hey.
Oh shit! I
The
still
robot
need
did
to
not come with
upgrade.
dark vision.
I still need to upgrade Requisitioner.
Humans don't get dark vision.
I have Googles of Night.
I
Uh,
miss Elf.
But yeah, so there's like a couple of
Oh,
people from the bar like that starts to like walk outside.
I'm squinting
I-
really hard, even though I'm trying to look badass.
I continue to drink, and I will take off my goggles and hold them out to Bart. I don't need to see to drink.
Fully take them. Just no,
Yeah.
no problem. They're on.
I don't need to see to drink. I've got my drink in my hand.
Alright.
I am happy camper.
You guys staying inside?
I am.
Cool.
I kind of want to edge to the door just to see if I can, like, kind of peek out to see what's going on.
Yeah.
My curiosity's been piqued.
I want to. I want to go out, but before I do, I want to lean over to the hag and be like,
You see, I've been having these visions, and I've never had visions before, so I was wondering if maybe you could help me interpret them. Anyway, there's something happening. I'll be back.
It's like, we'll discuss it, yes.
I'll call out to the rest of the group.
She's
Yeah,
licking her
just
lips.
tell me what's going on out there. I'll come out eventually.
All right. So, our heroes, most of them, step outside the stone cauldron. They're kind of shoulder to shoulder with minotaur, hobgoblins, gargoyles, as like some of them are kind of like pouring out to also look at the sound. You see, flying above the walls of Brimstone Keep is what looks to be a flying zeppelin. And you see a massive fire elemental wrapped around the center that seems to be powering it. And it's just like filling the air with like noise as this thing like floats above the city.
Is it lead?
Huh?
No.
No,
Is
it's
it lead?
fire elemental.
Led Zeppelin?
Like
No
Led
one?
Zeppelin.
Really?
No, it's
Wow.
Oh, I
not.
caught it. I'm mad about it.
Yeah, and I think as we see this airship sail over the city, we're gonna cut to break.
Break?
Cut to break?
Or end of
Break.
session.
There it is. That's what I was thinking.
no,
We're keep going. I'm
Break.
interested.
We keep going.
Yeah, too late. Break it
You,
is.
you said break. It is a short break.
See
and we
here in a
keep
couple
going.
minutes.
See you in a minute.
Alright.
We have an
See you in a minute.
Some people
Bye.
don't
I
need
have
to
the
Work in
energy.
morning.
I have to work in the morning. I gotta go all the way downstairs to work in the morning.
Oh my gosh, so far.
Is oh my god, sometimes the cat is on the stairs.
Anyway,
Oh my god, what an obstruction. I can't even move past that.
thank you all for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had fun, enjoyed our session. I'll let Funk do our little outro, and we'll see you next time.
Man, all the intrigue, all the interest, all the character development, all the wanton murder.
2 pages of notes.
2 pages of notes. We're learning things about our dear characters and our dear friends. Here, we don't even have a meta group name. Well, you know, we just fight
The mess?
whatever. No,
mess.
that's the group within the campaign. I'm talking about like a meta group name of like
our group.
us
the
as a group.
Thunderclouds.
Yeah, but the Thunderclowns is kind of like the Strahd campaign cats because that's kind of
Yeah,
their
no,
whole
but
thing.
I just meant like in comparison.
We can
the
just do the
Thunderclouds.
Dreamers, yeah.
Oh, the Dreamers.
Yeah, but that still feels specific to this campaign because you know dreams of Drome.
Well, I mean,
can have many
Thunderclouds
of them,
was specific to Strahd, so I mean,
Yeah.
shouldn't it be
We'll
group,
figure it
like
out.
campaign specific?
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there.
We'll figure it
Whatever.
out.
No, either way, thank you for watching. Thanks for the if you're still here, Snake. Thanks for the fucking subs. I love it. I'm glad my dumb meme worked. Yeah, I hope you guys come back next Monday. I'll actually try to stream sometime throughout the week because you know fucking why not. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. All right. Catch you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.